Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. We have a very, very special game for you tonight. It is, of course, the grand final of the Premiership playoffs of ETF2L's Season 8 of Highlander. In one corner, we have Season 6 champions and top seed Highpander in their third final tonight. And against them will be the defending champions playing in their second consecutive final. It's, of course, Tourette's Chessclub. I'm CeeJaey, and with me tonight is Bulow. How are you doing tonight, my friend?
I am very well, CeeJaey. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm hyped. Are you hyped for this game?
Yes, I'm definitely hyped for this.
That's the correct answer. Well done. Good. I'm going to come out with it straight away. Before we get into any nitty-gritty details, who's going to win tonight, and by how many maps?
I reckon it will be 2-1 Highpander. That's just what my gut instinct would be. But that's mainly because I couldn't possibly, in good faith, vote for a team with Lazy Bear in it.
And it begins already. Okay, yeah, I think it's definitely going to go to 3 maps tonight. And I was going to say it depends on the maps and the order that they come in. It looks like we're on Steel at the moment, which was a pick by Chessclub against Premtech, I believe. And I think
it's just their first pick because they beat Premtech, but clearly Highpander are confident, based on what they've seen, that they can beat them.
So I mean, there's a lot of history behind this. I mean, obviously, Highpander have been around since Season 5. They got to the final back then, losing to Killswitch. Then in Season 6, they beat out yourself, Bulow. It's all good in the final to win their only Prem title so far. Sorry to bring it up. And last season, disappointingly, they got knocked out in the semi-finals to Premtech, who went on to lose in the final to Chessclub, who this is their 3rd season in Prem. I think first season they finished 3rd back in Season 6. Season 7 they obviously won it, and again they're in the final again this year. I mean, there's something that I want to bring up because a lot of people talk about SNSD and how they won the first 4 titles, and you know if Chessclub do with 3 titles, 4 titles, 3 titles. You're right.
3.
Yes. They played in the first 4 finals.
Yeah,
that's where I'm getting the number wrong. So if Chessclub win tonight, they'll be only the second team after SNSD to actually win 2 titles in a row. But Bulow, playoffs were not introduced in ETF2L until Season 3.
Really?
The first 2 seasons, it was simply you played against all the other teams, and whoever finished top won. So if Highpander or Chessclub win tonight, they'll be the first team to win 2 Premiership titles with playoffs in them. Which, because we've had a different ever since SNSD won Season 3, we've then had Daratutu, we then had Killswitch, Highpander, Chessclub, and again tonight we're going to have a second winner.
Yes, as I say, the first time someone has actually won it more than once since SNSD. Maybe a solidification of the structure of teams, which I know, given that I think both these teams, if they continue on, will be quite different next season.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wait, does this mean that Inso actually has the most? Well, Inso and Hillog and Steve all have the most playoff final appearances then. 3.
Yeah, must be.
Well, big gamers.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of anyone else who may have been playing in the early days, but I don't think anyone's still around. Yeah, so this will be sort of, 3rd final appearance for all of those guys. Most of Highpander, because, I mean, the likes of Framello and Zoob, Nayunin, Kisakala, Hildreth, most of them have...
Kisakala didn't play in Season 5.
Oh, right, I thought you were Scout back then.
No, Furbo. I was when Furbo was playing Scout.
So, another thing I want to talk about is the lineups. We've pretty much got the default lineup for Highpander we've seen throughout the season. We've got Sprayer on Medic playing against his former team that he left at the end of last season after winning Prem with them. There's a lot of drama involved. We did see Atomic and Ubers for Chessclub playing against, for Premtech playing against Chessclub, another 2 players who left at the same time. We've got Polk on Heavy, the Hawaiian Heavy, playing with his high ping Framello on Sniper, Zoob on Soldier, Niyunin on NG, Hildreth will be playing Demo, Granger Bob on Spy, Steve Panda on Pyro, and Kisakala on Scout. Which, I mean, when you look at those players, there's pretty much kind of game-changing players everywhere you look. You know, you see the amount of kills Framello gets, and Zoob makes the plays and stuff like that.
Well, I'd certainly say that this season, Highpander are probably more reliant on Framello than they have been in the past. He's been playing a lot better, certainly a lot better than he was last season. And if you have like a sniper who's carrying you, it's very easy to kind of just get complacent and rely on that sniper to just keep on doing lots and lots of work. So maybe that'll be their undoing in this game.
Well, that was something I was going to question why Steel was picked, because it's not a very sniper-friendly map.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily say that Hilldog is the one who is going to be complacent. Might be other people in this team, the Niyunins of this world.
The call-outs already.
It's okay. I heard yesterday that Niyunin was a member of Highpander, not his pre-game match talk. In fact, he even said to me, "Shh, I don't think they've realised left yet." So that's Niyunin, the Prem engineer.
He's on my Sixes team, so no comment. I'm not pissing off anybody. We'll move on to the Chessclub roster, which another little stacked here. Stat. I've got stacked on the brain for some reason. Stat for you, Bulow.
Okay.
Obviously, Chessclub played last season in the final. How many players do you think in this lineup played in the final last season, off the top of your head?
Well, I would say 3.
It's actually 3, I believe.
Oh, 3, Kazul. I forgot about Kazul.
Yeah, Kazul and Spike.
Useless member.
Well, in the semi-final, Kazul didn't play.
Yeah, that's right.
Deox was on Merc, so there was only actually 2 members. Alongside Kazul, there's also Inso on Sniper and Breakfast Junior on Heavy. But other than that, the roster has had this massive shake-up. Not kind of... Obviously, the flank, Atomic and Uber's left for Premtech. We saw Spray leave to join Highpander. And that was at the start of the season. But then since then, you know, Quintosh obviously getting banned was a change. He's actually unbanned today. But I don't think he's allowed to play. And then Scissors leaving before the final game of the seasons meant that we've seen a lot of different players playing. And obviously Huey, who played in the final last season and was expected to be main, I believe, they're deciding to just simply go with Blub, who's actually put in some great performances. So yeah, we've got Kazul on Spy, Cherry on NG, Inso on Sniper, Robin on Medic, Lex is Merking, fair enough player Merking on Pyro, Breakfast Junior is on Heavy, Lazy Bear is on Scout, Blub on Demo, and Onkaya playing on Soldier. How do you feel about this roster? Do you think this is stronger, the same, worse than last season's, or like?
It's definitely worse than last season's because it's a team that hasn't been together. Like that's, I mean, in terms of the quality of the players, they're probably maybe marginally better, but the sum total of it is definitely worse, I would say. Just because if you change like every single player in the combo apart from Breakfast Junior, there's no continuity there. Like you just don't know how to play as well with each other. Like that's a really big thing. And as you say, like Blub, I don't even think Blub has played every game either. And Blub has improved this season, but I'm still not sure he is better objectively than Huey.
Yeah, I mean, Huey's played, I think, 2 games so far this season, and Blub's played the rest. And his stats, like, you know, they do stand out. But I agree, so kind of maybe some of the coordination hasn't quite been there as maybe it would have been last season. I mean, to look at other teams in the division, you look at kind of Stacked, who've changed their roster dramatically over the summer and had instability issues, and they just struggled on a coordination level. And then you look at a team like Wasp, who everyone thought was going to do badly, but has come out and done pretty well based on the fact that most of their players have been together since Season 1. But we are in the setup time now, and we're going to see Highpander attacking first with Chessclub defending. So we're going to see Highpander trying to set a time, trying to cap as many of the points as possible, with the main objective being E on Steel, which can be capped at any time. Once they've capped that E point, that time will be set for Chessclub to try and beat. And once again, we're seeing this aggressive sentry from Cherry on
the fourth sentry again. Not literally nobody on A. Not a single player.
It's what, like, I just think the risk reward is just not there. You can leave your demo to kind of slow them down, but is it really worth the chance of him getting
Well,
picked?
they don't even have their spy. They don't even have Kuzul there to get like a single pick. Just like they just have literally all 9, seemingly, on this B point. So the best part will be seeing how many. Oh no, they've got their scout here. Lazy Bear's there. No, Lazy Bear's gone. Never mind.
Changed his mind. Yeah, so we get this moment now where basically the defending team doesn't actually try to defend A because it's too difficult. They will just stack all of their players onto B. So Highpander get the free cap, and we get this kind of downtime where nothing really happens.
Well, Highpander do what they normally do actually at this point, which is to just suicide on the B straight away because they know nobody is going to be defending A. And they've already taken the soldier and scout off in this shelf area.
Well, the stab comes in onto the sentry and it's gone down. Wow, Zoob with the spam, and the sap there by Grendel, who does die, but yeah, the sentry's gone down very early. Uber is used by Highpander, but it doesn't gain any ground or get any picks at all. And the free Uber comes out from Chessclub, and they're just going to try and clean up these players who are caught in here. Hildreth is around the corner, hiding inside the dispenser, gets taken down by Breakfast. And Steve and Kisakala are kind of stuck here as well. And, you know, they got the pick on Blub finally from Mello. Big jump in by Zoob into the medic. Doesn't take him down though. And just a little bit of calming down now.
But it's not really Uber because they have sacrificed 20% Uber advantage with that Uber. That Uber was pretty poor, but Onkai is doing well here, in behind.
Yeah, the sentry did go down again though. Another sap in from Grenjabob, and the spam there from a distance from Polk. But for Mello getting a huge pick onto Breakfast Jr., we know how important he is for Chessclub.
Chessclub are in a really poor position now. They need to be starting to spread out across this point because they're all getting caught up in the same area and they're all going to start taking the same spam.
Yeah, the Uber is ready from Highpander. It's only 8% in the hands of Robin.
Going in with the bonk just to be annoying.
Oh, Zoob takes down Cherry. Wow. And Robin finally goes down to Zoob as well, so that's not even a drop. Didn't even have the Uber. And this is going to be a free Uber to be able to push into C now. Surely. And we might, I don't know, are we going to see an ABE or are we going to see an ABC? But with this huge Uber advantage,
Mello is being very cheeky. He's just watching this this B forward spawn, the original spawn, just to see if anybody tries to come out because there's only a single person capping.
Yeah, Steve's also kind of watching the door now.
Everybody, they're just all waiting in spawn. They're waiting to change their spawns. Oh no, Breakfast Jr. gets caught out, so he is behind him now.
Oh, that's bad for him. He is trying to get some damage down. Does take his Akala down, which is a pick at the very least, but it does get gunned down.
Picking a sky isn't exactly.
Oh, Mello takes down Breakfast Jr. and then just body shots Kazul. He's just sticking with the combo, getting heals and just doing a lot of work, not getting picked at all. And yeah, we're seeing this defense now, but Robin's managed to get 65% Uber. Sprayer still has his 100%. And the sniper chopper ges gunned down, inso down from Fremello, who also takes down Robin with the headshot. Fremello is on fire.
Fremello's on fire, yeah. I mean, I was said in Hilldog's roundtable pre-matched doohickey that I thought Fremello was going to be the key player for Highpander, and I mean, he just takes down the demo again. He's just on fire in a minute. He's a big game player.
At the moment, the combo is just pretty much taking a back seat for Highpander. They've had this 100% for so long, and they still haven't used it.
Well, so long as they keep on killing Robin, it doesn't really matter. They just want to make sure that the next fight... Oh,
big jump in! Oh, yeah. Well played there by Onkaria. Forces the Uber finally, so that Uber's going to do
I don't think
nothing.
Sprayer needed a pop there. I think that's actually a really... Well, not a really bad pop, but that's a...
unnecessary pop, yeah.
Yeah.
Cherry's actually on mini sentries now, holding up into this normal area up in the corner. Fremello gets another sniper pick down onto Inso, but Cherry does manage to take down Hildreth with that mini sentry. And the focus is definitely on this E point rather than the D point. Kisakala trying to get that ×2, but yeah, this is just looking really bad for Chess at the moment. 3 minutes 18 so far for the 3 points. And
I'd like to call out Inso right now, 2 points to Fremello's 18.
Somebody needs to stop Fremello somehow.
You just need to stop him. He's going ham.
Yeah, he's just sticking. Oh, and he finally does. Bulow, you gotta eat your words. Inso getting the headshot to Fremello.
Inso, fair.
I was gonna compliment him on his.
What I am surprised about is that Highpander aren't really doing anything with this massive Uber advantage. It seems that Hilldog has been separated from the rest of his combo, and they're just wasting this. They could have gone in already and just at least exchanged Ubers. is Chessclub are doing exactly what you would expect of a team, that being holding this AD connecting corridor.
Yeah, Hildreth goes down again, this time to Kazul. So without their demo, their main caller, looks like they're struggling to decide what to do. Holding in this this connector, CE connector, near shelf, where all the soldiers now there on Kaya, just teasing them. Polk is just aware.
They need to get out of here, otherwise they're going to get pinched in.
Yeah, and Highpander are just leading players now. Polk getting a kill, but it's only onto the spy. And yeah, they need to do something with this Uber. Robin's already at 75%, and they're just battling a mini.
Do something.
Yeah, Polk finally doing some aggression. Yeah, Polk takes down Breakfast Jr. They finally decided to get some aggression, but they're going to get caught out here surely. Sprayer disconnected from Polk, and both of them go down. And now this is where you start to see a little bit of stability coming out from Chessclub. They've got time to compose themselves and set up a sort of defense on this DE connector area. If as long as they control this lobby or white room, whatever you decide to call it, but Hildreth coming in with some damage, and Ranger Bob gets the backstab. Wow, great play by him. Yeah, if they control this area, then they can actually defend this fairly simply with the coordination. There's not so much need for rotations. There's only sort of two ways you can go. But yeah, Framello is now being...
The Highpander combos finally back together again after about minutes of not being together.
Yeah, they need sort of a bit of unity going in together to be able to sort of break this defense. So they are on this D point now, and it looks pretty solid that they're going to be able to get this cap. Robin does not have his use, only at 20%. Blub is trying his best to slow it down at least, but he's not going to be able to do much with those pipes from that angle. And this D point is going to go down, and there's 85% Uber in the hands of Sprayer, over 50% advantage over Robin, and surely this is going to be the nail in the coffin for this round, if they can manage to get a push onto E.
Well, they need to actually start getting some time on the point. I mean, it's a decent time right now, but if they waste any more, it's going to be debatable.
Yeah, the Uber is used, but it's soloed onto... Oh, and Sprayer falls into the pit with his Uber. That's not going to keep you alive. And then Polk gets sniped by Inso. Later it takes down Hildreth, and the entire combo from Highpander just goes down. And that's... Oh, they've got cap time. They're getting about 50% at the moment. They still have the Union, but Kisakala gets taken down. The Uber's used for some reason on Chessclub, and they're maybe trying to take back this white room area. But they've only got Framello and the Union to fight, and they don't take down either of them, so... Pretty poor Uber there from Chessclub. Getting flanked now by Zoob. I mean, Inso takes down Framello, getting back with the sniper kills now. But I don't understand what happened there. Yeah, he's listening to your criticism. He doesn't want the shit talk in the final interviews, Bulow. What's the rub it in your face? The spy's in on the medic. Oh, and he gets taken down. Kazul electing to go with the revolver, takes down Sprayer. And Highpander are just sort of stalling at the moment. This is not looking good. They are getting some frags on the flank.
They're just not putting no pressure on the point. And Hildreth just goes down and says, "Oh, this is so painful to watch." Like, there's just no coordination at all. Robin goes down to Steve, but that's because they're randomly fighting in this corridor rather than, capping the point.
Yeah,
there's even a mini back watching the point now after all this.
Yeah, and Inso is up in the same area with Cherry. There's even a dispenser there. They've got the whole setup on this little corner, and people are watching their areas. And we just saw this kind of synchronized push from A to B to C, and it all looked so good. They had this huge Uber advantage. They didn't even need to use, because Robin was going down a few times, and then as soon as the D and E points were open to be capped, it just sort of became this. Everyone just starts soloing it. Everyone starts running out by themselves. Kisakala's on his own now. Both him and Zub are weak in the connector area, and they can't really cap once his mini's looking.
And Breakfast Jr. just guns down the entire combo on his own.
Yeah, Sprayer doesn't have 100%, but he's not really got anyone.
So that's useless. So now he's going to use 50. On 50L. So now they've got a useless Uber. This isn't going to do anything. They're not even going to kill Breakfast Jr.
Oh wow, and the Union can't do it, and the Pyro comes in. Yeah, and Framello goes down, and Sprayer does manage to get out, but...
Like literally, there is no point in Sprayer using that Uber there. He survived, his stats look marginally better, but, play the 1% that you get out of there alive, and then you actually have an Uber. That was a waste.
Yeah, and at this point, you'd think with just the E point to cap, the spawns are in your advantage. You basically get instant respawn once you've capped this many points on blue. And the defending team have really, really long respawns, about 20 seconds. Yeah, they just don't seem to be focusing the point enough. They don't seem to be getting in the right position. After such a strong start, it just seem to have lost their way a little bit. And Onkai gets a double kill on the flank. Takes down from Mello and Kisakata.
They're completely called out. So Blob is already sticking up the entrance and they're trying to get out of through D point. Breakfast Jr. just guns down the combo again, every single player. Breakfast Jr., Lazy Bear, Polk, Hildreth, Steve Pander. All down.
We're good play by Zoop getting a few kills though. And there's only 3 players alive. Yeah, I mean, you're right, they get loads of kills. Now they need to focus the cap, and they've got Niyun and Kisakala on the point now. It's ×3, and the rest of the combo starts to
arrive. Now they've got their Uber. Okay, this is maybe a bit better. Sprayer survived.
No, he didn't.
He popped his Uber and gets bounced straight into the pit.
Second time that's happened.
So that's two drops to the pit now. Nice job, Sprayer. Sprayer was having a go at me for my terrible heavy tracking aim yesterday. So I'm enjoying the Schadenfreude.
Oh, and Niyun just jumps off.
Niyun in the pit as well.
Jumps off the pit, just off the point and into the pit. And again, we're just seeing the point not being focused. I'm not sure what's going on here. And again, Cherry's got a mini up on the point, watching this final point. And we kind of just reset ourselves, both teams on equal Ubers. We haven't seen any change, we haven't seen any crits come out, we haven't seen any quick fixes yet. This is all pretty standard stuff from both teams. But Breakfast Jr. is just getting so much space. And a combination of him and Lazy Bear just takes down the entire combo. And at the moment, it just seems like Highpander are just throwing bodies, you know, and not really coordinating anything at the moment.
Yeah, like I'm just seeing Steve is just 1v1ing a soldier and back on B. Their spy is doing thing on D. Ian sticking around. Zub is trying to fight on B against the entire flank on his own. He's gonna die. Yeah, it's just what you do in Highpander.
This is their map choice, remember? This is the map that.
They have seen how Chessclub have played this map 3 games in a row, 6 rounds in a row, and they can't even coordinate themselves.
Yeah, remember on the final game of the season we saw Chessclub playing against Premtech, coming out with a 4-2 victory.
Okay, they finally beat out the Uber, that was good. They beat out the Uber in D. So now they have a big Uber advantage. So hopefully we will see them go into D and actually do something with this Uber. Like force this engagement and actually get some kills.
Yeah, they're going through the white room now. Lots of spam coming down onto Breakfast Jr.
But they really need their Scott in here to put some damage on, and they're just too slow. Lex forces the Uber, like again, Sprayer takes some damage, pops in a really poor position, and now they're not going to get anything done with this.
Yeah, it just seems to have been wasted, handing the Uber advantage back to Robin, who's at about 70% now, and there's just no ground been taken, and this point doesn't even have a second of cap time on it.
They've got the combo pinched in. Put some pressure on Ebert now. Have somebody capping. Make that combo move.
Breakfast Jr. is getting spammed out here. Surely we'll go down, but no, it looks like we have a pause.
Looks like we have a pause, so presumably that means that there's a cap in the next 90 seconds.
Yeah, there's 4 players up for Chessclub. Robin's at 89%. They have Breakfast Jr. up, but he's getting spammed out by Hildreth. He will probably go down momentarily. So we can guess that Highpander will get the cap, and this is a in-between round cap. But this is not going to be a very nice time for Highpander. They are not going to be enjoying this. We've seen them come back from worse, but you know, like you said, you know, Premtech played Chessclub in the final game of the season on this map. Then Chessclub picked this map as their first map pick in the semi-finals and beat Premtech on that again. So they would have been able to see Chessclub playing on this map against a very, very good team twice, you know, over 2 weeks. They would have had time to practice it. They would have known their strats. And, you know, as the top seeds, they picked the first map. And at the moment, it seems like they're struggling. Of course, this is best of 3. So we still see the second half of this round, followed by possibly 2 more rounds. But it's not looking too good for Highpander at the moment.
Well, they just, ever since they got C point, they just haven't really done anything. Like, their combo has been completely split up. The one time they got together, they got in on D. Sprayers popped like twice at least 3 times now. Positions where the Uber is like a not losing Uber rather than a winning Uber. It's like an Uber to keep yourself alive rather than to win the objective. And yeah, we've seen their combo like just up to just stood still in spawn, guns down, their entire combo. Like, it shouldn't be happening. Especially when they've got they've had Uber advantage on numerous occasions. They should be the one dictating how the game is played, but they're not doing that.
Yeah, I mean, we did see this kind of fluency coming from them at the start. They capped the A point, they pushed into B, they did this great re-push and wiped Chessclub pretty much. Took down the sentry numerous times, went on to C, didn't even have to use their second Uber. You know, the first Uber exchange came out, but the second Uber sprayer held on for so long. Robin went down in the meantime about 2, 3, 4 times. But then pushing into this D point, once all of these kind of avenues have opened up for Highpander, you know, the more areas they can get into the point, and they've been closed off by Chessclub, maybe all of these extra routes, people are going different ways, losing the 1v1s, and not coordinating with each other, and it's resulting in this kind of scattered approach. Looks like we have unpaused now, and the HUD is going to be slightly broken, I think. But yeah, Breakfast Jr. goes down to Hildreth, and there are a lot of players on this final point now.
Yeah, well, they finally actually got some presence on the point, which is important. Zoob is in a good position here. Oh, they forced the Uber somewhat. The spy, Zoob is in a good spot with Granger Bob on B, and he takes down Robin because they knew that they were going to come through C.
Yeah, the Uber's used now, and it's used on Steve. He's just going to try and push people away from this point, but Breakfast Jr. is alive. No one's looking at him at all. Finally, Steve gets some damage down on him. He does go down. Great play by him. Steve getting
nice one sprayer. That was lovely.
Yeah, it takes down the medic.
Yeah, saved him from the shame of being paid 3 times in 1 round.
But there's so many players on the point now, and finally it does go down. I can't see the time. Bulow, can you enlighten me, or is your HUD screwed up as well?
No, my HUD is equally not working.
Wonderful. So all we can say is, somebody, Articu, has said in the STV, 14 minutes and 10 seconds.
Well, yeah, I can see it now. I've reloaded it. Oh, Kizakala dropped from the game, not an Uber, as was the case last season, every single 3 minutes. Kelty says, great first round, bye, Highpander. Gun down.
So yeah, remember guys, you can actually bet on this game on Saloon.tf, so remember, if you've betted on this game and you bet on Highpander, it's not looking too
the odds were 76% in favour of Highpander.
So all you Chessclub fans out there are going to probably be pretty excited, because I think the first map is important, because if you lose the second map, you get to pick the final map, the decider. And we saw kind of how key that was last season when Chessclub picked Reservoir, and they just rolled Premtech on a map they had barely practiced. But yeah, once again we're seeing this kind of standard approach coming from Chessclub, this A point being capped and B point being defended by Highpander.
Yeah, that gun's far back actually, the Highpander gun.
Yeah, this is the kind of second kind of approach we've seen, but the combo is aggressive, which is what you need. Yeah,
look where Formello is. He's off. Really high up.
You can look through this window and actually get some nice picks onto people. And wow, great play there by Hildreth with the stickies. Takes down Blub and Breakfast Jr., so that's going to slow down the push.
Lazy Bear, outgun Zoom. That must be humiliating. So let's see whether Chessclub are actually going to do anything different. They're going to looks like they're going to do the same thing they did last time. Breakfast Jr. just taking this shelf area.
Yeah, Hildreth gets sniped there by Inso before the Ubers are even exchanged. They do come out, but this is not looking good. Polk is aggressive and gets spammed down onto the sentry. Kizakala finishes off Blub there, but at the moment it's not looking good with no demo and no soldier to defend. They're looking pretty open now, and Lazybear's just getting so many meat shots onto Polk. Couldn't take him down. Maybe it's the 250 ping, who knows? But we are going to see a repush from Chess any moment now. The thing about that far back sentry, here comes Kazul. He gets the sap, and the rockets come in, and well coordinated there. Onkaya takes down Niyun and Sentry. Hulk gets headshot by Inso, and this is just going to be Chessclub taking this B point for sure.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, this is really good from Chessclub. They have just spread out and they've completely covered this point, making it difficult. Oh, Uber's come in. It's probably going to be a pretty pointless exchange here, although they are just singling it on Steve.
Yeah, Steve just pushing the medic away from everyone else, but there's only so much he can do on his own.
No, this is actually really bad from Highpander. They just bled so many players and Hildreth stayed in. Sprayer was leaving. Oh, Robin takes down Robin. That's been spammed. Oh.
What a clutch pick there. I'm not sure how much of a difference it's going to make. It's going to slow down the push, but at the moment the only players alive was Sprayer and Grengerbob, and he just respawned. Do get some more respawns coming in now, so Sprayer will have an Uber advantage to defend on C. We're not going to have any kind of presence, we're not going to have any... oh, Niyun deciding, I was going to say we're going to see minis, but no, Niyun building a level 3 on the E point already, deciding to just defend last. And Chessclub are already in this BE connector. They're going to get spam onto this sentry.
Yeah, Kazul already coming in to sap it. So now he's completely on his own here, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, and we talked about someone needing to stop from Mello. Inso getting on from Mello and then getting a headshot onto Onkaya. But Robin does go down. Zoop, huge play by him, gets in there with the black box, takes down the demo and the medic, and that's going to slow down Steve, finishing off Breakfast
Steve
Jr.
comes in and finishes off Breakfast Jr., yeah. So they've taken this tunnel if they want it, but it doesn't look like they want it. They're going to defend far back.
Lazy Bet is on the point though, and remember you can cap the E point now. There's no stipulation that you need to capture the other points first. And Blub goes down again, this time to Hildreth. Again, Chessclub, they don't really care that they lost the demo, they're just walking forward. But Uber comes out, can't be a good Uber, it's singled onto Hildreth. He's just going to force Chessclub to back out. Breakfast Jr. using the Fist of Steel to just take no damage from these stickies whatsoever. And Chessclub are going to have this Uber advantage now coming into C. I don't know, I mean, Hildreth, I was going to say, Chessclub are bleeding players, but they still look to be more in control of this map so far. They have a Uber advantage, they're coming into C.
Well, they got the Uber advantage, they're probably going to attack into C. But I'm sure Highpander are actually happy enough to this, because, yeah, as you can see, Steve just comes in and has already ruined this Uber.
Great job by
Zoom's
him.
behind them, they've got all the high ground, they should be able to get this.
Great
Yeah,
set by Robin,
down.
who gets taken down by Polk.
Inso, body shot master.
I think that might have even been a no-scope, but then he gets headshot by Framello.
Yeah, a real sniper showing Into how it's done. get right into it.
Kisakala takes down Blub. So again, it's going to be slowing down Chessclub. They keep to, you were talking about earlier about, maybe Hui being the better combo player, a bit more experience, and Blub seems to be getting picked off a lot and slowing down these pushes. Framello's the only one I can see on C at the moment defending, at least in an open area. And even that kind of factor of having to push into him is scaring Chessclub.
It definitely did whenever we were playing in the final. Like I said, Framello is just such a big game player.
Breakfast Jr. gets aggressive.
They're moving their combo in this BC connector, and I'm surprised that we're not seeing Uber from Highpander into them.
Well, they dropped their combo. Hildreth and Polk went down there to the combination of Blub, and Blub is jumping up, trying to trap them off before they get into the spawn. Can they do it? Oh no, he takes down Grengerbob. Not that big of a pick. It's actually a dead ringer as well. And looks like Chessclub are actually going to cap this C point, get their Uber up in time before they push the D point. Highpander are not going to be able to block this. Framello down as well. Do we have a pause? No, I think we're still going.
My internet's just crap. Never mind.
We're now seeing the defenders here, Highpander in the red, holding onto this D point. And personally, I prefer them if they were holding this kind of white room area, but they are holding close to their spawn. Lazybear getting time off the point.
Oh, it takes time Paul. Oh, drop sprayer. Oh, they just got completely blindsided. That's terrible play.
They had no idea the combo was behind them. No intel on that at all. And this is looking, this is looking extremely dangerous now. I think this is Chessclub's to throw, if anything.
Well, they've got Breakfast Jr. exactly where Breakfast Jr. loves playing, which is just up on that point. above it, gunning down the spawn. He's just walking in the spawn, spraying it. Oh, that was a really, really easy victory for Chessclub. That is
7
very
minutes to
demoralizing
spare.
for Highpander.
It must be. I mean, at this level, these guys, Chessclub played in the final last season. Admittedly, not all of them on this roster actually played in that final, but people like Onkaya have played Kill Switch before. People like Inso's been in the final, twice with It's All Good. These guys have experience at this level, and Highpander, this is their third final. Surely they're going to look at this and say, right, clean slate, let's start again. And they've already readied up. Like, they're not holding back. They're just saying, let's get on with it. Highpander, surely they must, if they pick this map, they must be confident they can take the next 2 rounds and win the first map.
Yeah, I mean, it's you don't pick a map expecting to lose it. There has been a history though of teams winning the first round of Steel in playoffs and then going on to lose. Prem obviously did that the last 2 times against Chessclub. I remember whenever we played Kill Switch on Steel, we won the first round in Season 5. So it's by no means a foregone conclusion, but at the same time, like, how poor Highpander were in that, but in both attack and defense there, would make you worry for them.
Absolutely. I mean, we were talking about how great they were looking, and Framello was on fire, sticking with the combo. He was untouchable. He had that Razorback on. He had heals from Sprayer. He had, Polk and Hildreth and Steve just, protecting him. This kind of death ball is, to quote High GPS, death ball just walking forward and just destroying everything. And then it just seemed once they capped C, they were like, right, let's go run around a bit, and there was just no coordination. So this time we're going to be seeing Highpander defending first and Chessclub attacking first. And a quick thing, we've got 10 seconds of setup time. There is going to be on Blackout Gaming TV 2 the cast of the grand final of the High playoffs of Highlander. You can also bet on that game on Saloon.tf, and that'll be between Mega Killers and Mad to decide which team gets an automatic seed into the into Prem for next season. But we're seeing a really aggressive hold here, Bulow. Like, this is insanely aggressive from Hildreth and Polk. Like, on this B point, they're just, I suppose, really supporting Framello.
That's what, yeah. They just want to make sure that Problem can get a shot off if he wants. Problem will only take a shot if he can get the medic, I imagine.
Yeah, there's aggressive here. Breakfast Jr. gets piped. I think he got a headshot as well from Framello, but the cap goes down for the A point, and they're just walking in already. Inso getting plenty of heals from his medic, trying to get a pick himself, but Framello is the first one to get a kill, taking down Cherry Rendezvous.
Zoom with the dumpster device! That's just what we want to see.
Oh, early Uber comes in from Chessclub. They just single it onto Blub, and it does force the Uber, but they're losing a lot of players themselves. Blub takes down Polk, and Kazul somehow finishes off Niyunin. Like, did his sentry kill him? I'm not sure. But yeah, that's very, very bad for Highpander. If they're going to try and keep this sentry up, they're going to protect it somehow. And that mini for Mello with the headshot, and well played there by Niyunin, getting the Wrangler on. And Framello somehow has kept his team sentry alive by gunning down anyone who decided to shoot it. But there's a simultaneous cap going on here, B and E being capped at the same time. What do you do in this position, Bulow?
If Highpander can get out of here, they do have a chance. They've been milked by Lazy Bear. If Lazy Bear's running milk, you know that he's...
Oh, Robin goes down to Zoob! Zoob does this high jump over the point and just jumps into Robin, takes him down. Looks like Chessclub are going to get this B point. Highpander have lost so many players, but it does mean Uber advantage in the hands of Spray. He's at 80% already. Grenjabob gets shot down there using the dead ring at Grenjabob. I thought better of you. But yeah, Chessclub have all of their players up, but they're walking into an Uber disadvantage situation here. Lazy Bear again putting some caps on E. This is what we didn't see from Highpander. We didn't see this kind of distraction play on E. Lots of players invested on the E point actually. Blub and Onkaya.
Grenjabob takes the Robin again. Kizakala went in with the bong, distracted everybody. Blob tried to get back to defend, but it was too late. Grenjabob put too much damage on the Robin. But they've only got 3 players up, Highpander.
Yeah, this is looking dangerous. Hildreth there getting taken down. Zoop does take down Breakfast Jr. He's such a key player for Chessclub. Will they be pushing without him? We'll see. They are already on the C point. Blub getting some cap time down. But again, Sprayer has his Uber advantage. Are they going to use it to block C?
Well,
or
they should do. They need to get in and get some kills. Like, there's 4 players at least. The combo's there. Go in, make something happen.
It's used finally on Steve, but it might not be in time to stop this cap point. But then Chessclub gets flashed in. Robin goes down to CeeJaey, and then everyone else just flies in, guns down the rest of Chessclub.
They got it on the Chessclub, which is what they needed, and Polk was in a good position to gun people down if they backed out. So they used their Uber advantage effectively there. And now they need to start dictating how the game is actually played, because they've got Uber advantage. That's what you're supposed to do. Find where the other combo is, and just move there and bully them with your Uber advantage.
Yeah, now Highpander's starting to get a bit of a hold on C point perhaps. That cap time is going down. E cap again. I'm not even looking, but I'm guessing. Oh no, it's on Kaya this time onto the point. And it looks like again a lot of players invested on E for Chessclub, trying to stretch the attention of Highpander across the 2 points. And Hildreth is trying his best. He just spams on Kaya off the point. Mini's being run by Niyunin this time, deciding not to stick on level 3s anymore. But Highpander seems to be doing a solid job at the moment, just defending both of these points. I mean, they've got a
their
good
combos
advantage.
just rotating through spawn, but they're a bit slow now. Viewer's being forced.
Oh, and the Robin goes down, and the reflect onto Bulow from CeeJaey, and once again they do exactly the same. Robin must have been about 90% there, he was so close. And Hildreth and Spray are just going to continue through BE Connector and try and stop on Kaya getting onto the point. But Inso is watching from White Room, doesn't manage to get a shot off onto anyone important though. And so again, but Spray goes down to on Kaya.
Or takes down Sprayer.
That was all going so well, but that pick from on Kaya maybe changed it around a bit. Maybe that advantage is now in the hands of Chessclub as they walk into the C point. Yeah, CeeJaey goes down, Zoop goes down, and the combo is now on the C point.
Next time Blob, that was lovely.
It looks like they're going to try and defend this C point. They know Sprayer doesn't have his Uber, and then Polk takes down Lex, and it's just Breakfast Jr. now on the point, and he's going to get gunned down by Polk, and Robin is stuck, and he's got his Uber saw out, he wants to fight. He's going to take on...
Gun down.
I wanted to see the 1v1 with him and Grenjabov, but Polk
he
comes
only
in.
needed one shot to get the Uber as well.
Yeah, but I mean, would that have been good? Like, he would have got his Uber and
it's
just...
pointless, he should have just pressed his kill line.
Yeah. But Sprayer now with 60%, and they're still holding on to this C point, and this C point has been held for longer than we've seen from either team so far. They do seem to have this quite good way of recapturing the point, shall we say. They're re-pushing it pretty well, and they're going to have an Uber advantage over Robin again. So we'll see if that comes into play.
So they're pushing BC Connector again. Innovative push.
There's actually a level 3 from the unit now, and that takes down Kazul as he tries to sneak in.
Takes a Sprayer again.
Oh wow, where did he even come from?
I have no idea. I don't even know where he was. Was paying too much attention to the Chessclub combo because I thought that Highpander were good enough not to be stupid. Hildreth just dies for nothing on his own on C point. Just gets
he tried to
by
look to see if the medic coming in or something like that, but then he got caught by a wayward Sticky, which launched into the air. It just dies. Sprayer is going to spawn just as Robin gets 100%, and I really doubt that Highpander are going to try to retake this C point again.
No, they can't.
Carmelo's there though. Oh, and he takes down Robin! What a shot!
Oh.
And then here comes Grenjabov. Oh, Grenjabov takes down Breakfast Jr., takes down Lazy Bear as well. Finally goes down to Lex, but this point is going to be stopped again by Highpander. What a play by Framello there. Bulow. How can you stop him?
He's just sick. It's just he's completely keeping him in it. Like the kills in Robin are the only thing keeping him in it. Like they keep killing him. Like that's all it is. I think Grenjabov, you can't deny Grenjabov coming in, that was pretty good as well.
Oh no, he came in, he took down the heavy and then gunned down the scout. And again, this cap is so close to being finished on the C point.
That was so good because I just saw from Melody was just shooting the stickies out of the door and he just stepped forward. Lex was on him. Didn't matter, nerves of steel, takes the shot.
Well, I was literally just about to say, no one is going to try and stop this C cap now, you know? And then I saw Framello walking through that door, bang.
Well,
but he's
confident now that he can hit everything, and that's why the way he's playing.
Well, yeah, and if you've got a player like that on your team, who's hitting those shots, who's getting the clutch pitch, picks, surely that motivation, surely that kind of the hype must be so real in their mumble right now. They must be really feeling that they can take
I
this
wouldn't
round.
know. I only ever played with family on Sniper.
Sprayer is just alone at the moment. Well, he's got Polk for company on the C point, but the focus is currently on E. And oh, here comes Polk. No, he decides against the heavy on heavy fight. And yeah, this connector area is being held very well by Chessclub, and they're just focusing for the E now.
Yeah, this underneath push is going to be completely ineffective.
Oh, in comes Hildreth. He's going to focus the sniper. Takes down Inso. Takes down Lazy Bear as well. Does kill himself in the process. But importantly, they don't have anyone to jump onto the point. You know, because they don't have a soldier and they don't have a scout out. They do respawn now, and Onkai comes in from underneath. But he's going to focus from Mello. Oh, and he gets deflected.
He gets wrecked by Steve.
Steve protecting his protecting his sniper valiantly there. But once again, we're seeing C being capped.
I think C is finally going to be capped this time.
I think it's finally going to tumble. I think you're right.
So 8 minutes later, so it's 7 minutes later.
Yeah, that's such a good hold on the C and E points. And now we could still see a fairly decent time if they cap this E point within the next minute or two. Carmelo is
still running level 3s.
Yeah, I mean, he switched to minis and then he's just kept his level 3 on that point, but he is wrangling a level 1 and he takes down Breakfast Jr. Gets outgunned there because he'll finally taking down the sentry. Can he win the 1v1 against the Union? Does so.
Lazy Bear jumps in, kills Polk, that was pretty good. 25 seconds spawn, lol, says Steve. Well, yes, Steve, that's what happens when you let the other team capture points.
Yeah, Sprayer from Mello, they're all in a very, very long spawn queue. 20 seconds to go for them. And Kisakala then gets piped down by Blub. But Hildreth is alive. Can he spam this point? Oh, this is looking really dangerous now for Chessclub. Looks like they're going to take
this spawn is ridiculous. This is like that they have been in spawn for the whole cap.
Yeah, they're still not spawning. 3 seconds to go, and I think they may even get the cap before they have time to spawn. Which, that's steal for you guys. And they do...
That was
wow.
amazing.
Yeah, 25 seconds spawn for 3 players there on the Highpander team, which just kind of killed off the game after all that hype we saw in the first 3 points. That second point, sorry, that last point was what? 1 minute? Less than a minute?
Oh, a minute, yeah. Well, a minute and 10 seconds, yeah.
So now we're going to see...
Funny. Well, if your half your team is going to be like in spawn for 30 seconds or 25 seconds, that was like the entire length of the cap. That was amazing.
Yeah, there was nothing really they could do there. But still, 957 is a pretty decent hold, and I'm pretty sure the momentum is definitely in the hands of Highpander at the moment. If they can get a decent push onto the first 3 points again and sort of solidify themselves for those final 2 points, maybe they can make this 1-1 and take it to a deciding round on this map.
Yeah, I mean, if they could just keep their convoy together and actually push through as a team, then you'd think that 957 is an easily doable time. I mean, both Chessclub and Premtech were winning it in 4 or 5 minutes last time. Like, it is possible. It's just whether teams are brave enough and can keep their heads.
Yeah, definitely. We did have the one and only Permzilla telling us that 6 minutes is a good time, 7 to 8 minutes is an average time. So 9 minutes 45, that must be a long time, right?
Yeah, it's admin discretion. 9 minutes, 50, that's a long time.
So yeah, once again we're seeing this A point going down for free. And in comes Zoob. He's getting his position, but Onkai is going to counter jump him. Is he going to take him down? But no. Oh, Lazy Bear's there as well. Decides against it, and he does get picked off by Hildreth. Not a massive pick, but it's a kill nonetheless.
Yeah, it's not all these there. I don't know if anybody's actually bought.
Oh, the Uber comes in actually. He comes in from the top this time. Solo's on Hildreth, but he's not getting damage on anything really. Oh, but the sticks! Can they take down the sentry? No. Tried to get a coordination there, the sap on the sentry, and Hildreth was trying to charge his stickies to take it down. Got it down to so low HP, but eventually it didn't go down. Blub going down and on Kaya, so no explosive classes for the defenders, but...
Yeah, that was a big greedy Blub. He chased down Hulk, who was caught in behind. Like, he wasn't able to do anything. Blub went down, tried to, got the kill on him, but then died for it, and given the massive spawn advantage, Blue was pretty poor. Yeah, and now Breakfast Jr. goes down.
Yeah, they're just kind of dry
the
pushing
gun.
it now.
Gun goes down to Zoob. Yeah, this is a good push.
Big jump by
Hildreth,
Hildreth straight into them. Doesn't kill anyone, but look at the damage on
He's just pushed them all back. He's
Chessclub.
pushed them all back. That's exactly what they wanted.
Yeah. It gives no opportunity at all for Chessclub to
Well,
sort of
they
counter
died.
push this.
And now,
Well,
now this counter push might come in.
Ooh, not
Straight.
sure if this is a good idea. Lazy Bear's still in. I'm not sure if people are aware. He's still behind. He's going to gun down the heavy, surely. No, it gets taken down by Steve. And I'm not sure if this was a wise decision from Chessclub. They lost 4 players in that push. And they're going to back off to C point. They have no Uber to defend it.
And
but
they're in a good position here. Like, Onkai is what's in the top. They have their demo. Yeah, Onkai is just going to completely halt this push.
Our control point.
Kisakala did just run into the combo though, holding that W key, but didn't manage to get the medic, but did force them back. Fromelo goes down to Onkaya, and Highpander are kind of in and out here. Robin goes down to Zoob. So no medic now, and Sprayer does have 100% Uber coming up any second now. And he
But
does
who's it
use it
gonna be
straight
on?
away.
Yeah, like, what's this Uber going to do? I'm not sure.
The control point is being contested.
And if they don't get the cap here, it's going to be a wasted Uber, that's for sure.
The control
But
point is
Hildreth is trying to hold down this area, and Steve comes in, and between the two of them, they take down Breakfast Jr. And
Yeah, that worked out in the end, but I'm not sure because they pushed in through there whenever Onkaya was above them on one side, Breakfast Jr. on another, and the rest of the team were on the point. So they kind of got lucky there. They got lucky that Onkaya focused on killing Fromelo rather than shooting at Sprayer.
Yeah, but you can't blame him really. I mean, it's probably focusing the person who's doing the most work at the moment. But even though that Uber was used from Spray, because of the spawn queue times, he still has an advantage.
Yeah.
So 30% advantage in the hand of Highpander, and big jump in from Onkaya! Oh, he takes down Spray to 25 HP, and he survives though, and he's still going to have that Uber intact.
It's almost as if he'd been 5 seconds later and Sprayer had that Uber, he'd have actually used it there. Yeah, he uses it because it's 5.
He got forced. Do you want to know why he got forced there? Because Polk threw a sandwich down and Fromelo took it instead. Not sure if that was intentional or not, but Hildreth getting the Caver kill onto Breakfast Jr. Zoob takes down Robin, and they are getting the kills, but they're not getting the cap time, Bulow. Like, this is what we talked about in the first round. You know, they're getting
It's
kills.
not so bad. Like, if they can put some pressure on D now, because of respawns and stuff, they have a chance. But no, Inso takes that Sprayer. I don't even know how he did that. Did he just peek through the spot? He must have done.
Yeah, that quick scope, just taking him down there. But they look like they could get this D point. I mean,
It
Robin
looks like
doesn't...
they're going to get the...
Breakfast Jr. might get caught out here if he's not careful. Polk is gunning him down as well, and he does get taken down. And that means he's not going to be in
That's
spawn queue
very
for
deep.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
With 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go, Highpander only have 1 point to cap. Kisakali using his bonk to escape on 7 HP while he's on fire. He's going to be chasing for a health pack there. But 4 players down, 2 just spawned.
Yeah, this should be Highpander's run now if they can keep their combo. Yeah, their combo's just sitting around in this D connecting corridor. Breakfast Jew's coming out, but Bulk's gone, spotted, and he's got a medic, so he wins easily. So presumably the rest of the combo is coming through. Oh no, wait. Steve has already killed the rest of the combo.
Oh, a Zoom with the air shot onto Onkaya.
Value air shot.
What a
I think
way
it's
to
that.
finish the round. So I think there's 2 things I want to bring up. One thing, Sprayer didn't fall into the pit with his Uber twice in that round, so surely that's going to be beneficial for Highpander. But
That's an improvement.
it's an improvement. Yeah, they worked on it. How much was that teamwork, and how much was it clutch plays from individuals on Highpander?
You could say that the one headshot from Elo onto Robin was pretty big, but that was one of 3 or 4 times they repelled a push on C point, and they did keep on kind of baiting the Uber in, baiting the team into C point, and then just pincering them in with Uber. I'd say that's more poor play from Chessclub. The Chessclub didn't just either wait for their Uber or send people in without their medic, maybe. Like force the opposition to you have an Uber advantage. Because Robin died in that point several times.
I mean, it can be more difficult on this map, specifically learning Uber advantages. As a medic, you should know whether the other team has Uber or not based on when their medic died and such. But with the spawn times on this map, sometimes it can get a bit
irregular,
confusing. But I mean, at this level, surely you should know if the other team's got Uber, and you should know that if you're capping and you don't have Uber, the other team does have Uber. They're going to try and block it by running at you. But yeah, we're going to see a deciding round now, and Chessclub got the fastest cap time, so they elect to attack or defend, and they've chosen to defend first. So we're going to see Highpander attacking, setting a time, and Chessclub trying to beat that time. So we're going to see a repeat of the round we just saw, and whoever wins that will take the first map, and the loser will decide the second map to be played in the final. I mean, how key is the first map? I mean, we talked about the fact that the losing team gets to pick the second map, and if they win that, then the losing team in the second map gets to decide the final map, which can be quite important.
Yeah, but if you win the first map and then you win the second map is the deciding map.
Quite, yes.
If you just win maps, if you win maps, it's good. Like you have to win 2 maps regardless. You want to win the first map basically because then you've got match point, and as we saw with Prem Tech last time, if you're playing for 2 or 3 hours, it does get quite tiring. So you're better off trying to win it as quickly as possible.
Of course, and talking to someone yourself, having played in the final, like how important sort of morale-wise is it to win the first map? If you lose a map, if you lose the first map,
if
in
you
a fashion
lose the map that you picked, that's pretty disappointing because we picked Lakeside and we lost Lakeside. I think we got hammered on Lakeside. I think we lost like 4-2 or something like that, and that is quite demoralising because you're picking a map because you're confident you're going to win it, and if you don't win it, you get off to a bad start. It's not so good.
So it'd be quite difficult to sort of come back from. But I mean, we've talked about these guys. They're all so experienced. Third final for Highpander. They've been together, most of them since season 5. Chessclub, they played last season's final, and many of them have played in other Prem teams in finals. So they're probably going to think, if we lose this first map, we just focus on the second map. But still, this round is going to be very important to decide who takes the first. Like you said, it decides match point. If you take the first map, then the pressure's on the other team.
Yeah, from Chessclub's perspective, you've already got a round. You want to win this map. You want to do. So okay, obviously you want to win maps and stuff. But if you've won the map or won a round in this map, and it's a map like Steel where you could easily just nick another round. It's quite demoralising if you don't win it, especially after they've gotten the best capping time so far.
Are you surprised to see a map like Steel played in a final? I mean,
no, not really. Steel often gets picked. I just feel that if they're coordinated, then they should always have the advantage on it. It's a better team map, ostensibly, but only if your team can be bothered to play as a team, which is obviously what Highpander failed to do in the first round. That's why they had such a long cap time.
This is true. We haven't seen any sort of direct pushes, sort of any pushes directly from sort of A to E or A B to E. We did see pressure from Chessclub in the previous round, trying to sort of pressure the E point, but they did that in the first round as well. They were doing the kind of distract play of trying to separate Highpander's defenses across the 2 points. We haven't seen any sort of full commitment onto an E-push, and I expect sort of at this level you're really not going to see that. We did see it in a couple of games. I think Wasp did it during the regular season against Stacked,
Diamond does have a level 3 on his way to 8 point.
Oh, interesting. So maybe they're going to go for the setup on E and just shut down those spawn areas.
Well, the gun is far back from Chessclub, so if you do that, you got Rector and E, you focus all of the players into a smaller area. So they might be doing that.
Yeah, Inso getting the first pick, sniper-wise, stopping Fremello from getting any work done. And yeah, we're not seeing kind of as much aggression from Highpander as we did see in the previous round.
Fremello's level 3.
Fremello's the first person. Oh, he's going to get jumped! On Kai straight onto him. Great save by Fremello. Doesn't manage to get a shot off though. He was the first person to get out. Maybe they're just trying to play it slow. But then their force buy on Kaya jumps in onto Sprayer, and the Uber's pretty much soloed onto Hildreth, and he's not going to. He's going to get taken down. But there is ×3 on the E point, ×4 on the E point, and we've got Kisakala, we've got Zoob on the point at the moment, and they are going for this strat that I was literally just talking about. Totally.
Yeah, they've got Steve in a great position here. If Steve gets outpowered by Lex.
He does take down Blub though, and Blub's one of the players.
No, mistake, not even a mistake. Greedy, he's moving his sentry gun forward, pays the price. Lizzie Bear comes in, Kazoo stabs the gun. Greedy boy, Nigel.
Point is being captured.
Yeah, that was all going so well for them, but Kisakala's still alive. He's still on that E point. And as long as he's alive on E, he's going to be an annoyance to Chessclub. And Zoob's alive in White Room. Steve gets the hammer out, takes down Inso. And this level 3 isn't watching B point anymore. It's holding in the BE connector. It's getting spammed by Hildreth. Can he take it down? No, it stays alive somehow.
He's just going back to get heals. They're going to 2 points. So they get one by this point, which is to bait them away from B point.
Essentially finally goes down there from Hildreth. And both Ubers are up for both teams. And Chessclub are holding this connector area, BE, on the what I like to call shelf, on the C point. But then again, there is time being put on the E point by Kisakala. This is what we didn't see from Highpander. This is what we need to see. Kisakala just putting that pressure on the point, distracting the attention. Either they have to go for the point, or they get pulled away from C point. And Kisakala's doing so well at staying alive, just jumping away. I don't think Cherry knows that he's there. Takes him down. So there's no NG for the defense either. Kisakala doing so much work on this E point by himself, just distracting Chessclub. And I totally missed an Uber exchange, Bulow.
The Uber exchange was quite. It was a bit weird. Nothing really happened. Highpander overcommitted to it and just got punished for it by Blub.
Hildreth and Blub go down, but Sprayer just spawning now. It's going to be at a 50% disadvantage to Robin. And Kisakala needs a little bit of help now. He's getting flared down, but I don't think he's died so far. Oh, he finally does. Cast his curse there, Bulow. Gets gunned down by Kazoo.
They just all got destroyed there, Chessclub, like the entire team.
Yeah, there's only 4 players alive now for Chessclub. They are going to get spawns now. Inso, Robin are all back up, but Hildreth and his rest of his combo.
Grenchpop takes time because as soon as he gets in, and Grenchpop's still in the engineer now. Gets
Oh,
IPM.
Lazy Bear's on the medic! Gets piped.
Down.
Yeah, Sprayer still holding on, clutching onto that advantage of his Uber, and Robin's going to get caught in here, gets taken down by Polk. Blub is 26 HP, and do we have a pause?
I think we have a pause, so presumably the cap is in about 5.5 minutes. Yeah, that is exactly what Highpander should have been doing in the first round. They used their Uber advantage, they used it to kill the opposition combo quite efficiently, and now they really ought to cap this. I'm surprised. In fact, if it's 90 seconds, I'm surprised it takes them 90 seconds to do that.
Yeah, I mean, there was a mistake there, I think, from Blub and Robin to be sort of holding on the D point in that way alone.
If you're at Uber advantage or Uber disadvantage, you can't hold on the point itself. It's too easy to get flanked around from the top from CD corridor. You have to be near your spawn, which is what they were doing so effectively previously. So I don't know why they changed it up there.
Yeah, I mean, this was kind of all the stuff we wanted to see, or Highpander needed to do, shall we say, in the previous rounds. And I can't give enough props to Kisakala, just the way that he was pressuring that E point along with Nyunan and Zoob at the start, and then he stayed alive for so long. He was just jumping back and forth. He'd take a flare or he'd take a meat shot, whatever, and he'd jump back, get a health back, and just keep that distraction up.
Yeah, well, whenever a team is playing the B point, just so much space for a guy with bonk, because you just run away, and what can you do? Like, you can chase him down and then maybe take the 1v1 again. You just have to keep hoping you can do that, or you just ignore him. If you ignore him, he's just going to put time on the point. Still think Nyunan was very greedy with his sentry gun. Like, he either should have placed it further forward to begin with, or he just should have left it where it was.
Yeah, talking about him, he's at 73 HP. He's floating above the extending bridge, but he is actually facing Onkaya with the black box and a mini sentry. So I can't say it's going to end well for him, but he does have a mini sentry of his own underneath the point. So perhaps if Onkaya gets baited towards the point, that'll force him to maybe slip into the pit. Shout out to 411 viewers for this final. Obviously, people wanting to know if they're going to be losing their hats or not, based on the bets. And also, I think the other game on Blackout Gaming TV 2 is starting. Quick shout out to them. That is the final of the high division playoffs between Mega Killers Esports and Mad. And whoever wins that will go directly into Premiership, replacing UKIP, who got relegated in 8th place. And the loser will go on to play a Premiership playoff place against Unpoppable, who finished 7th. We are on pause now, and we are live. And my game's
I gotta stop reading
crashing.
Twitch chat. Shit.
Got an alt tab, man, alt tab.
No, I have. Okay, there's an Uber on D, and they've killed Blob. Well, finished off Blob, so I'm not expecting to capture D.
Believe it or not, the unit survived. And he is happily capping that last point. He's the only one. He's going to 1v1v Lazy Ben. He is going to go down, but in return, the D point is going to go down.
On the D point, 7 cap on the D point. So they're in a really strong position now, and they really ought to be getting this point.
Yeah, they've got a lot of players up now.
Yeah, Hildreth is pinning people in. Grunge Bob goes in, misses all his stabs. But Hildreth is pinning them down to this BC connector. It's going to be very difficult for them to get out.
Yeah, it's all about having enough players on the point for it to cap quickly enough, but also players shutting down the smoke. Oh, the pipe goes in straight into Onkaya as he tries to jump.
But that would see they've got in the perfect position there, because even though they had Hildreth on one side of the doors, Nayunin on the other one, so it's just always going to be a pinch. Yeah, 5 minutes is that?
I've just done hard reload scheme, and yeah, 5:17. So that's the fastest time we've seen so far. And
Mello 0 kills, nice.
So you know your team's doing well when the player who's been, should we say, dragging you through the first 2 rounds doesn't even need to get a kill. If you get a time like that.
Nice.
And Inso disconnected, but he's back in the game. So that was what the pause was about. So no pauses mid-game so far. I think they've all been in between rounds, which is
very polite.
Yeah, very polite, and it's good to see no medics sort of leaving with 100% Uber or whatever like that. Things that could be game changing perhaps. Yeah, once again we're just seeing this kind of standard setup on the defense.
Are we?
Sure. Hello.
We are not seeing a standard defense.
I called that before I even went to B. Where is everyone? Everyone's on A.
There's a gun. There's everything is on A.
Okay.
But Highpander know this. Like Highpander is sending their team here.
Yeah, Highpander's defending.
Are they? Oh yeah, they are.
Highpander's defending on A, and yeah, the Ubers come in now from Chess pushing. Sentry gun does go down. The unit goes down, so that's no energy to rebuild the sentry. Okay.
Yeah,
But the Uber comes back in from Hildreth. They use the Uber to try and defend this A point.
They do get some kills, but like, what was the point? They lose from Mello. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no NG, no Pyro, and no Sniper. So, I mean, I suppose all that did was force the Uber even earlier than normal. But it does mean
that they don't have anything on B, so...
Yeah, they have no level 3, they have no Sniper watching. And the Union's just got there, and he's building a level 1 now. But all the spam comes in from Zoob, takes on Breakfast Jr. But then the spam from...
Yeah.
I mean, who am I to criticize? I'm a lowly high scrub.
Hildog's a master strategist, but the fact that Chessclub were able to pull that out of the bag so quickly, that would lead me to suspect Onkaya outstratted him.
It must take balls of steel after you've done an amazing push like that to say, let's not do what we normally do, let's do something crazy and throw them off guard. Framello winning the sniper battle this time, takes down Inso. He'll be back up in 2 seconds, but Uber's used very early from Chessclub, in on Blub, soloed it. Zoob takes down Cherry, but they go down in return, and the Ubers don't really achieve anything. Polk is really, really weak. He goes down to Lazy Bear, but that sentry is up and unsapped, and Steve is just deflecting any spam that's coming towards it.
But they need
But
to
this-
spread out. They need to spread out here. Because Lazy Bear does this every time. He just takes this free area around the point.
Yeah, but
Carmelo getting down Breakfast Jr., that's a big kill. That's a lot
that's
of
a
health.
huge
just
pick. Yeah, I
disappear.
mean, this could be game changing. Jump in from Zub. Oh, and then Blub gets taken out midair by Kisakala, and Hildrift with the spam, just pushing the rest of the team back. And we do have Kazul. He's dead ringed behind the point, in this kind of connector to C. So we'll see if he comes into play. Surely he'll come in for a sap. While the rest of the team try to take down that sentry. But Sprayer does have 100% Uber. Robin only at 90%. He'll get it soon enough.
Yeah, here comes Kazul.
Sap comes in, but the pipes aren't hitting it. It's Lazy Bear who takes it down with some meat shots. Well played by him. But we have 2 minutes 35 left on the clock. The Ubers are exchanged in the choke area.
Yeah, I didn't really get
Blub
that.
doing? Well, Blub's trying to pipe Kisakala, but he can't hit him. And Kisakala's gonna. Oh, he takes the final pipe as he tries to get into that spawn area.
Like,
They did lose. Go on.
Yeah, that was a really weird Uber from Highpander. Like, they just, the Zoob jumped in behind and didn't do anything.
Oh, Granger Bob! Granger Bob takes down Robin and Blood with the backstabs. That could be a round-defining moment. Surely there was momentum definitely in the hands there of Chessclub, but that Medican demo down, courtesy of Granger Bob, and Polk is watching this connector. He's going to get taken down by Breakfast Jr. this time, and lots of players dying for Highpander. This is not looking good. 1 minute 50 left on the clock, and only 3 caps to go. And there is pressure from Lazy Bear on this E cap. This round isn't over yet, Bulow.
No, there's like they need to do something. They're going to need to do something with the Super, because if Chessclub are smart here, they can get a lot of pressure on the point.
They've invested a lot of players onto this E point. Robin's there, Onkaya and Lazy Bear on the cap. It is times 4 at the moment, and the spam is coming out, but both of those players are pretty much happy, and this E cap is going down really quickly. The Uber comes out onto Hildreth. He does takes a sticky to take down Lazy Bear, pipes Cherry, but Robin does have 75% underneath the point. They have.
Yeah, well, it was really weird. Like, Robin went all the way around off on this like D shelf area where Breakfast Jr. is. Then he got left on his own with his own spy. So he dropped down, and now he's just been out of the game for 30 seconds. And as soon as he makes a move, Zuba's killed him. So yeah.
Lex just walked in there. He literally just WM1'd, switched to his shotgun, took down Sprayer. Also, Hildreth went down now. And we're starting to get into times of, is this possible or not? Coming up to 40 seconds on the clock.
No, it's definitely possible. Oh, look at Breakfast Jr. Oh, that's heartbreaking. He tries to throw the sandwich onto the point, but it just bounces off and into the pit.
Someone needs to dislodge Onkaya from this point. He's at 40 HP, and that cap is going down really, really quickly. There's only 25 seconds left on the clock. Lazy Bear's joined him. If they don't get somebody... Oh, and the server changed.
Nice.
Nice.
So apparently Chess won.
Well, maybe.
So Chessclub won. Good job.
Chessclub win the first map, so they take the first map, CP Steel, 2-1, which was, of course, Highpander's pick. So now Highpander will pick another map. They'll pick a second map, and we'll see that map coming up, and hopefully we'll see the end of that map.
Oh yeah, I'm already shit talking people here. So if they don't, this is gonna be my #1 question in interviews. Why are you such rude gamers?
I mean, this is season 8 of Highlander, Bulow. This is season 8, and surely after the amount of finals and games that have been casted, people know to give us a little bit of time on the old STV. I'm trying to look at the logs right now, and that last game, the top fragger was Zoob with 15 and Polk with 14. But if, yeah, I guess Chessclub winning doesn't really matter who top fragged. I'm sure Beep is in the old stream, and he's going to go combine those logs.
Oh, he's combined the logs. You're saying it right now. He does.
Master of... I'm psychic, Bulow. I'm psychic.
You just know. He was their best. He was the top fragger. Blub was doing well. That's true. Zoo.
Yeah.
Log. Let's see. He was working. Okay, well, there's no surprise there.
Yeah, Blub with 52 frags, one ahead of Zoob on 51, and Hildreth coming in with a very respectable 47 in third. So lots of kills for those classes. But this is now this is Payload, and this is the one and only Badwater.
Well, this is the best game, best map. So
This is
I'm
pretty
happy
much
to see this.
we could call it a stock map, couldn't you, for Highlander? Like, this is the one map that everyone knows for Highlander, surely.
This is
so-
the map that you should be best at. Like this is the best map. The execution map. If you can't win Badwater, you don't deserve to be champion.
Separates the men from the boys, is that what you're saying?
Exactly. You know what's coming, so you just gotta deal with it by being a better team.
Do you want to know something, Bulow? Looking at the
Yeah,
logs still,
sure.
I'm fascinated by logs, me. Fascinated by stats. Would you believe me if I told you that Inso got 5 more frags than Framello?
No. Well, yes, because Fromel played well in the first round, and then after that he kind of tailed off, didn't he?
Yeah, we saw some good picks from him in the second game, but in the third game we did see him sort of on
Like,
the attack
not doing
getting
anything.
0.
Yeah.
So yeah, Badwater. I mean, what can you say about Badwater that hasn't already been said? I mean, this is Payload. You got to catch points.
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing. I mean,
Oh, Hilldog's getting mad about not waiting 90 seconds. He's gonna let it get into his head.
oh, can't let that happen. Lazy Bear with the Bulow quotes in the
I
in the
remember
game.
saying that. Yeah.
So who would you fancy on this map? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you played Highpander on this map in the
Yeah.
final a couple of seasons ago.
Well, it was another one of our map picks, and another they beat us on that as well. But in both those games, it was like 14-minute caps for both teams, so it wasn't like it was a slugfest rather than any kind of rapier-like execution. So I don't know. You'd still have to say that Highpander should win this because they are technically on paper the team that is in a stronger position. But I don't even know. It just seemed that they didn't do it. Like on that last round, deciding to defend A, that was really weird.
I mean, we've got
They're
Musa
trying too
in the
hard. They're
Twitch
trying
chat.
too hard, like rather than just playing properly.
Yeah. Maybe overthinking things a little bit. We've got Musa in the chat. It says in before Musa holds. We've got to talk about this third hold, which is pretty much where you get the majority of your time. First point you try and hold.
Okay, let's talk about the Musa hold. The Musa hold, as it was dubbed by High GPS, is nothing to do with Musa because Mint actually was the first person in Europe that I saw using it at least 2 months beforehand. Just because Musa used it in a UGC match between Tourette's Chessclub and Stacked that High GPS and Gadawale casted doesn't mean that Musa was the one who invented it. In fact, Mint didn't even invent it. He told me he just saw some Americans doing it. So let's nip this in the bud right now. Just call it third point hold.
I'm literally just reading to it, chat below, but thank you for the snippet into Highlander history there. So we'll call it the third hold because that's maybe the best way. But that's where you get most of your time, isn't it? I mean, you hold the first point for a little bit. You try not to get sort of stuck in. You maybe we don't really see the roof hold at the top level anymore. You kind of hold this corner area on the second point just to eke out a little bit more time. But the third hold with the sentry in the window, your combo playing aggressive, your sniper just shooting anything that tries to get close. That's where you get most of your time, and then the last point is pretty much.
Yeah, but obviously there's then the meta that everybody knows the third point is the big point, so people are maybe more aggressive when they actually finally take the first point. You kind of let a team, you try and wipe them all out on first point in one go, so that you can actually get really, really far forward and deny that corner. Or you just make sure that your scout or your spy or whoever is already going into that third point area, just to delay the gun going up. Because once the gun goes up to level 2, level 3, it makes it really, really difficult to just get your foothold there.
I think we've actually got a pause in the pre-game.
Pausing pre-game pause, nice.
And I love it. I'm just looking at the final point. We got Blub, we got Kazoo, we got Robin, all just flying in the air. Who do you think is going to stand out on this map? Who do you think is going to be like the important players or the important
it's
matchups?
the snipers are like the really important players in this map, and the demo men. I mean, that's kind of like obvious that the two most important classes in Highlander are the two most important classes. But given that this is a stock map, given that everybody has figured this map out, you know, it then comes down to those players that have the most power to actually do something. So yeah, it's going to be between Insu and Formello, and just then how much damage the demo man can put out.
Apparently they paused right after the game started, so we have seen an unpause now. So hopefully it was nothing too major. Yeah, I mean, you know, both teams probably know each other's strats on this game, so it's going to hopefully have to see something pretty dramatic to surprise each other. And it'll just be probably just going through the motions. We'll see how that goes. There is actually a new map. I don't know if you've played it, Bulow. It's Badwater Pro.
It looks disgusting.
It it adds a lot of spawn areas, and like I don't like it, but then I'm old and I don't like change. So
Yeah, well, maybe I have to see it for me, maybe.
yeah, very set in my ways. I mean, it adds kind of the bunker area on first point.
Yeah, that's cute, but isn't that like really easy to explode up?
It definitely. And then there's another forward spawn where the forward spawn is after you cap the third point. You can go out on the left-hand side into boiler room.
Yeah.
Again,
that door that actually exists, yeah. Public door is closed, it says.
But the biggest thing
anymore.
is kind of this side room. The stairs are wider on third point, so you can't block it with a dispenser. And there's a side room which basically it's just a whole new flank area, and it just kind of totally destroys the ability to hold third for lengths of time. So it's a lot of changes to hand advantages to the attackers. We have started now. We're into the setup time, and it's going to be Highpander pushing first, trying to set a time just like we've seen on Steel. See how many points they can cap, and hopefully for them cap the final point as quick as time as possible. And then Chessclub will swap, and they will try and beat that time.
Oh, let's see where Insu is. This is always my favourite game on first point. Where is Insu going to stand? Is he going to stand in the only spot he ever stands in? Oh, he's not actually. No, I tell a lie. He was just getting the buff, but now he is standing on the rocks on the far side, like he always does. But will he be spotted out? Will they know? I'm guessing not.
Formello takes a pipe straight out the door, so Insu's going to have a little bit of freedom sniping for the next 5 seconds. But yeah, I mean this sentry maybe kind of just to stop jumpers perhaps is a little bit more forward than you'd normally see. And we're just going to see kind of suicides now from Highpander. Basically, they'll throw their players towards the sentry, towards the medic, trying to either force the medic, drop the medic, take down the NG, the sentry, basically getting picks because their spawn times are better. Big jump in from Zoo, and Robin dodges, gets taken down to 99 HP, but no one can follow in on that damage.
Yeah, good nerves from Robin, the drop master.
We did. Yeah, I was going to say we did see Chessclub play against fair enough on this map.
The card is just being capped so easily.
It's Chessclub just doing his own thing. Then gets chased down in the tunnel, taken down by Onkaya. We did see Chessclub play this game. Oh, big jumps in again! Robin dodges so well. And no one really goes down.
Robin was just beating us this entire time, making us think he's a bad medic.
Saving it for the final.
He's saving it for the final. That's what I think here. Steve just pushing the point.
I mean, to be fair, once you've played Hearts against Hearts on this map with the Beggar's Bazooka, it's probably not much else that can phase you, having to defend.
The coordination from Highpander is actually really, really poor. Like the sap goes in while nobody can shoot it, Kisakala goes in, bonked, whilst nobody can shoot them. Then it's just guns down from Mello.
The only person who seems to be dying at the moment is Kazul. And he's the spy, so he's not really the key player. And the force finally comes in.
Finally the force comes in.
Zoob actually takes down the teleporter as well for good measure in that suicide. But again, no other players died. No one died. But it does hand the Uber advantage to Sprayer and his teammates. So surely we're going to be seeing him come out soon. Big jump in from Onkaya, takes down from Mello. And Niyunin was wrangling his mini sentry there, so couldn't take down take down the flying soldier. But I mean,
it's just then what are they doing? Like they're just taking so long to do it. Oh, they get forced from Kayak. And now it's Pyro versus Pyro. Nothing's going to happen. They dropped Hildreth.
Yeah. Onkayo in that jump took down Hildreth as well as forcing the Uber. Kazul takes down Polk.
Oh, Kizakawa's capping the point! Keep it up, Kizakawa! But are they actually going to back out? They don't have to back out. Like, there's nothing has changed for Chessclub.
Oh, but Robin! That's changed! Robin gets a headshot there from Framello. He might be up for 15 seconds and everyone just starts dying. Grandjob gets the backstab. Yeah.
But now this is what I mean. If they're fast now, they can get forward and actually deny third point. They do that, not be a bad hold. Or a bad time.
Yeah, it's the momentum, isn't it? You know, Steve actually took down Blub as well, so he's in the spawn queue as well. And it looks like they're going to get this second point pretty much for free. There's no presence at all. We're just going to scope out the third point. There's no engineer. Oh, there is an engineer.
He is. He's already there.
Cherry's got that dispenser.
They are getting forward. This is what they got. And the sniper can see the gun, and he'll be able to take that out if it goes in. This is exactly what you want.
This is amazing aggression. But Inso does take down Framello. And Onkai is the one making the plays at the moment. He's in the house. Can he get him behind and onto the medic? No, he can't. But he does push Highpander back. So that is going to give some time. Oh, headshot from Inso! Wow. Clutch shot from Inso there. The headshot gives a cheeky Lenny face in the chat. So no sprayer. That means uber advantage for Robin, 80%. And now we're going to see what Highpander are made of. Whether they can get this third point. If they get it within the next couple of minutes, then we're going to see a decent time. But if Chessclub can eke out any more time, it's going to start looking much in the favour of them.
They're just not really doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for something to happen to comment on, but it's just.
Oh, Emilio Pipes coming over the roof.
Steve with the yell reflect. But yeah, now I'd expect to see some suicides. But here they come, as I say it. Hildreth jumps in. Zoop takes down on Kaya. But mostly all that Hildreth does is sort of bait people to follow him. But no big picks, unfortunately. And he also takes down Steve, so that's just going to slow things down. Kisakara just doing a little bit of bonking. Maybe just get a bit of info, maybe to distract people. Breakfast holding this top left area. Can he take him down? Oh, he got down to like 30 HP there. Actually, no, that was Kisakara on 30 HP. Never mind.
No,
it wasn't even
he
close.
was on 150. Yeah.
But we do have equal Ubers now, and surely we'll see Highpander trying to do something. Framello just trying to walk forward. Maybe get a pick to open this up, but that Uber's used really early, and the Uber on the Pyro is just going to deny this, surely from Chessclub.
Yeah, they're looking to repush this. But Robin is being very greedy here. He could get caught out. No, because they kill all the players, and now Sprayer eventually dies. Should have hit your kill blind. Oh,
yeah,
and
Sprayer...
even to add insult to injury, because it'll take time to teleport. So that's actually going to add like another 15 seconds. That's actually really big on this point, because it's such a long point.
Well, Spray is staying alive for kind of that extra few seconds put him in the next spawn wave, meaning he spawned about 5 seconds later than the rest of his team. So again, uber advantage in the hands of Robin, and this is what we were talking about. This is where the most of the time comes from the defending team on this map. You don't normally see that much of a hold on the first point.
First and second points aren't very strong. You mean you can get long holds on last point as well, but this third point hold, is pretty big. I don't want Kisakala, if you're going to use the bonk really, really far behind.
Zoob takes down Robin, just leaps in there, and then Hildreth uses the lock and load to take down Lazy Bear and Lex. Into on a 6 kill streak, does take down Framello, but that level 3 is up, the sniper is up, but most importantly, the medic died, so that's going to be uber advantage in the hands of Sprayer. Yeah.
Inso takes down Paul, 7 streak.
Yeah, someone needs to take him down. He's being well protected by Cherry in his level 3. But now this super advantage needs to be used well. This is the opening that Highpander needed. So we'll see how this goes. They're just kind of delaying. I don't know what they're waiting for.
But they're just standing around. Hildreth is going to go in. Inso takes down Pogue right at the start of the push. Brevis Jr.'s behind them. So he's going to gun them down. This is going to be really bad.
Yeah, Breakfast Jr. the only casualty in that Uber push. But Robin then gets headshot from Framello. Framello just having 3 shots there onto the medic and taking him down.
And the gun is only around the corner here.
Yeah, and Zub wins the soldier battle against Onkaya there, and somehow the only person left alive is Cherry. His sentry goes down. Spawns now from Robin and Breakfast Jr., but this third cap is going to go down. The time is 7 minutes and 33, but if we can get a bit of momentum here from Highpander, this is going to be a decent time for them. They do have a small 10% Uber advantage, but that's going to require a dot push and a lot of coordination if they're going to get it before Robin.
Yeah, Hildreth is actually in spiral right now. He's going to die here. He's going to die.
Oh, backstab from Grenchable takes down Breakfast Jr. So that's a big pick. We'll see if any more picks come, but there's a level 2 now from Cherry. Him staying alive, quite important there, I guess. Inso getting poked down again. I think the Heavy's going to be annoyed. Keeps getting sniped. But now it is level 3 holding on this lower spawn area. And we'll see...
It's actually really big that Inso's doing so much work right now for Chessclub.
He's actually got 10 more points than his medic. He's doing absolutely amazingly so far.
Well, he's even just taking out minis, like, he's taking out Paul like, three times in a row, like, every single push.
Both
Mostly
spies.
body shots, because he's shit.
I'm gonna stand up for him and say he has got a fair few headshots in this game, especially on Polk. But Uber come in this time from Ties. He's really early onto Polk, and that just forces it onto Breakfast Jr. Lex again gets a crit flare onto Hildreth, taking him down out of the fight. So no demo in the fight for and
It's so chunky, it's like it's a Callan midair.
he does get taken down though eventually by Framello. And Robin taking a little bit of spam here. There's only 4 players up for Chessclub.
Yeah,
but
they might be able to get down Breakfast Jr. Yes, they get Breakfast Jr. down there. This is actually a really good push from Highpander.
yes, it's only the medic and the level 3, but that level 3 is wrangled. In comes Steve. He doesn't care about the medic. He just goes straight for the medic, forces him into spawn. Got him down to 15 HP, but the sap comes in from Grenchable. Polk takes down the sentry. The respawns come in though from Chessclub, and this could turn out worse for Highpander if they don't get the cap soon. Spy on the cart. He's going to take down Hildreth. Surely, no, he doesn't. He misses the
Polk's
sap.
in a really good position here. He's just denying that bomb spawn, denying anybody coming up.
But there's no one pushing the cart at the moment, and the Uber's forced. Surely he's going to get a flash onto Steve. He goes into that spiral area. We need Framello's deciding, I'm going to push the cart. And this is going to be an average time, 9 minutes 55. Not
Yeah,
the
that's
fastest
kind of on
we've
the
seen.
slow side, but it doesn't really matter. It just depends on their point. So if they can get a good third point hold as well. Yeah.
I mean,
But,
absolutely. I mean, we just...
As I said at the start, snipers are the big gamers. Inso, outpointing his medic, top fragging, out-fragging his medic, as GPS might say. 35 whole frags.
Just want to say, Bulow, lol Highlander, but we have actually got over 100 more viewers than the Sixes game going on right now. So hype for the final.
Yeah, hype final hype. Oh, we have 408, we had 410 earlier. Got your friends in here.
Mission
There's 2 people who left, they're dead to me now. Yeah, so we're gonna see Highpander defending now, and Chessclub trying to beat the time of 9 minutes 54 seconds. We've lost a second somewhere. They said 55 to
Round it
54.
up, round it down, whatever.
mission begins.
Yeah, Grenchable though, looking at Grenchable, 5 points. I'm
Big
not sure
gamer.
if he rejoined the server or not. I'm pretty sure he got more than
No.
that, but
He just got.
on the defense though, it's much easier as a spy, you get a bit more of a free roll.
Oh, do you see? They're hiding in the bunker. The medic's hiding in the bunker.
Yeah, waiting for that, waiting for those suicides, which do come in.
And they get the gun
And
down. Kazul gets the sap on. He just walked up to the gun. Made it really obvious. And they still were.
There was no Steve though, sort of spy checking. He was protecting his medic, so maybe someone else needed to do that spy checking job. But Framello did go down to a headshot from Inso. He won't be up for another 5 seconds. So Inso with a little bit more freedom now. Maybe if he can get a pick, that will open up thing. But the Uber is going to come out on click
Really
straight
aggressive
away.
over here.
Steve gets most of the Uber and he just pushes the rest of the team off. Dispenser goes down, but that's pretty much the only pick that Chessclub get from that Uber push. And we'll see if they're going to repush it. It is only a level 1 sentry from the unit at the moment. Headshot from Framello takes down Blood, and the kills are coming in the favour of Highpander at the moment. So maybe they could just reset now and wait for the next Uber push. I mean, now we're going to see if Formello's got made of the same stuff and see if he can keep getting those headshots like Inso was in when he was defending the point. But it looks like Chessclub are going to come in even without the U, but Breakfast Jr. getting a lot of heals on this cliff area. And it looks like they want to peek around the corner.
But they shouldn't be able to because of the pyro there. But they just get damage down from lobs.
Cherry took down the Union. I have no idea how that happened. But Cherry takes down his opposing NG, which means there was no level 3, and Highpander need to get out now. They have an Uber, but if they use a hit, it could go...
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Oh.
They are getting kills, and Blub gets launched into the air, and he is going to survive that. But the Ubers were traded, and this is where things could go wrong. Inso is watching that choke area, and they are holding the corner now. Maybe they're going to try and eke out a little bit more time.
No, this is okay. Like, if they can get a good hold on C, then they're yeah. C point, this will be alright. Third point.
Well, we saw about a 3-minute 20-second time for the first 2 points from Highpander. Grendel electing to go for Lazy Bear there to slow down the cap time. Big reflect from Steve. Takes down on Kaya, and then Zoob jumps in to try and slow down the cart. But gets gunned down. But it is going to slow down this second point cap. And Sprayer has his Uber advantage over Robin. So we're not going to see an Uber exchange anytime soon.
Yeah, but they're going to watch out now. Inso has got free reign now on the top of this point, and they're running out in front of him.
Yeah, he took down Formello. Yeah, so not too much of a difference there. That was about sort of 2 minutes 50 seconds, I guess. It took them, so only about 30 seconds slower than it took Highpander to do it. And Niyunan does have a level 3 ready and up in that window, and Highpander have that Uber. So, oh, it's used really, really early here onto Blub, singled.
And they don't have a pyro just to deny this.
Yeah, Blub gets launched into the air again. Has a habit of doing that. But Robin was taken down to quite low HP there, but didn't get finished off. Managed to get out in time before his Uber wore off. And there's 2 soldiers fighting on the top left. On Kaya winning that battle, cratering Zoob.
Yeah, and Blub's got in there as well on this top left hand side. So the gun is probably going to face a lot. Actually, this is really good for Chessclub.
Yeah, the sentry actually does go down, and Formello gets gunned down by Breakfast Jr. So on the rescue ranger kill from the Union, taking down Breakfast. So we do see equal Ubers, but 6 minutes is a very, very long time. Spy comes in, oh, he gets shot down, but then the jump comes in from the soldier. Wow, great tracking and great shot there from Zoob to take him down and keeping his medic alive. Robin's really weak. Somehow he still has his Uber. And like I said, 6 minutes is a long time, Bulow. I mean, what's the longest you've ever held the last point for?
We once held, well, we've held people out. I remember one time we were playing Kill Switch on this map, and it took us like 9 minutes and 59 seconds to like cap last, and then we were able to hold them out on last point ourselves for like 10 minutes. So it is doable. Even good teams struggle on this point because the defending team is good. Then you have a lot of space to move around. So, yeah.
I do remember Highpander playing this map. I don't know if it was the Season 6 final, but they had a really, really slow push. And it looked like you guys might have got the win for the round at least. But then Highpander held
10 minutes not actually
yeah.
Yeah.
The question is, Bulow, the coordination comes in onto the medic, and it does force the Uber. It does sacrifice on Kaya and Blub for it. But that Uber advantage is big. Yeah. They're going to be spawning right now anyway, so they're back up in the action. Robin with 100%, and now we're going to need to see a pick or a force or something.
But what I don't understand is why are they not moving the gun? Move the gun somewhere else. Like, you should be moving this gun like anywhere else in this point. Just throw a spanner in the work. Just come by changing your position. But they're not doing that.
No, and
yes, Chessclub are just swarming onto this point here.
They have the ground, and Formello takes down Breakfast Jr. There's a lot of cap time. Polk is the only one that can pretty stop it from this position, but they're just using the cart to block the damage coming in.
Look at that, they just stood in the cart. Like, that was really good. Like, Robin just balls of steel, just jumped down for no reason, and it paid off.
Yeah, Formello got sort of 2-3 kills as they tried to push in. But yeah, like you said, they didn't focus the cart while trying to defend. And the first round of this map goes to Chessclub.
Well, the Chessclub got every single player into the point, and they just had all the high ground, so it was obviously really difficult for the combo of Highpander to do anything. They were just able to, push in, sap down the gun. It's really easy.
Yeah, looking at the logs, both of the top scorers were in fact the snipers. Inso with 20 and Framello with 19. Lazy Bear doing quite a lot of work with 16 as well. But yeah, I mean, this is a long way back for Highpander now. This is match point. This is championship point essentially.
This is championship point for Chessclub.
Yeah,
24% backed for Chessclub.
Yeah, they were not the favourites coming into this, but the defending champ. This will be the first time since SNSD. If Chessclub do win this round, the first time since SNSD back in season 3 for a team to actually win titles back to back.
Well, season 2.
Yeah, season 2 going through. Yeah.
And season 3, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, still not quite the 3 on the trot, but it would be the first team to first team to win 2 titles in the playoff era.
Yes.
So that'll be a thing for them, and the first team since SNSD, yeah. But also Highpander can do the same. They can be the first team to win 2 as well. But they are a map down, their map choice, and they are a round down on their second map choice, losing 2-1 to Chessclub on Steel.
This is an it's all good-esque performance right now. In the final.
I mean, there's one thing I haven't talked about because it didn't happen last season, but there was this kind of hoodoo over coming first during the regular season. Sort of SNSD came first in season 4 and then lost the final to Daratutu. In season 5, Highpander finished first, lost the final to Killswitch. Season 6, It's All Good finished first, and then Highpander beat them in the final. So last season we did see that trend bucked, as Chessclub did win 2 maps to 1 in the final after finishing first during the regular season. But I mean, we've talked about it a lot before, kind of this idea that not having official matches, not having this kind of regular practice leading up to the final, maybe distracting, maybe not having you on top form.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly true that Chessclub have had a harder run-in, like their last few games, because they've had to play Prem Tech twice, and it does keep your focus, but they've had all the players changing as well, so that is equally disruptive. So I don't really think that is an excuse that Highpander can use.
No, so they need to win.
Last night, Highpander were practicing, and Chessclub were playing The Witcher 3.
So, right, maybe some team bonding going on, getting the morale up for the final. Yeah, I mean, so at the moment, Chess just need 1 round to take
Chess
this
are
title.
Are completely new set, and I have to say right now that Chess are massive favourites. Yeah,
and the way things stand, Chess are definitely the favourites. They just need 1 more round on this map, whereas Highpander need to win the next set.
Well, they need to win this round, the next round, and the next
then another map,
which is Chessclub's pick. So, yeah, they're staring down the barrel again.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, you got to think of it, I suppose, play by play. Like, you got to think, right, let's win this round, and then once you've won that round, right, let's win the next round. You know, if you
you can't see the whole. Yeah, you can't see it all as one thing that you have to do. You have to do it step by step, because obviously, if you don't win the next round, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You might have all sorts of plans mapped out, but it doesn't matter. You need to win each round as it comes.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a daunting thought that you've got to win every single. You can't lose anymore. Like, you've used up all of your extra lives, so to speak, and you've got to win every single thing that you're playing now in order to win this. Some technical problems from Chessclub, they say. We are readied up now, so we're going to see Highpander defending first, and Chessclub setting a time. And yeah, this is crunch time now. This is going to be are the Season 6 champions against the Season 7 champions, who's made of sterner stuff. I mean, is there anything that Highpander need to change up? I mean, I think the problem they had there was not capping that first point efficiently enough. Taking a couple of minutes to do it, but in return, sort of they did get that roll towards third, and I don't know. Is there anything they need to change up? Maybe strats wise? Or?
Not really. I mean, it was just the push from Chessclub was on third point was just really good. They were able to, once Onkaya took out Zoom in that top area, it meant that he had free reign to just stand there, and once Blood came up, the sentry gun was always going to go down. I think maybe the problem was that they didn't have their sniper up. You're defending that point, like forcing Chessclub to walk in their sniper. You saw how much work Insu did in that third point. I think he had like an 11k or something.
Inso is in his spot on the rocks. Sorry, no, Formello is on the spot, on the Inso's spot on the rocks.
Oh, that's how they.
And lots of kills just coming in from Highpander there. All the suicides. Only 3 players left alive for Chessclub. So pretty efficient defense there. Uber kept up, Sentry kept up this time, and Sprayer deciding this time I'm going to stand on the top and just not. Oh, Cherry just walking in and almost takes down Hildreth. Takes it down to quite low HP. I mean, this is just such a dangerous point. I don't like playing this point at all because you can have like a good couple of minutes, but like you said, if the great coordination there, the P was thrown onto Sprayer, and that rocket from Onkaya directly hit him, taking him down to quite low HP, forcing the Uber. So now Uber advantage in the hands of Chessclub again, and we're going to see whether they can take advantage of it on this first point. Onkaya jumps in, and I'm not sure why he did that, and Kazul dies early on, so they're not going to be able to be used in this Uber fight at all. And Steve is alive, and he just pushes people off the point, and that Uber has just totally been denied by Highpander.
It's a complete fail Uber.
Yeah, really well played there.
Blob is getting damage down, but it's not enough. Not when there's like healing the dispenser and the medic there.
I mean, I didn't understand why Onkaya and Kazul died so early on, but scratch that, the push is coming back in from Chessclub, but no, Blub and Onkaya get taken down again. The only thing to die was the dispenser. And this is a pretty solid hold so far. Uber advantage in the hands of Sprayer, giving loads of heals to Formello, standing on this rock on the right hand side. And Robin is at 50%, and Onkaya looks like he's getting ready to jump again. Yeah, and like I said, I don't understand why Onkaya and Kazul
died so early.
Yeah, why didn't they just wait? Kazul could have come in for the sap. Onkaya knew that the sentry had to be wrangled, otherwise it would go down during the Uber, and he could have jumped in for free. So yeah, we're just seeing this kind of wait now. Onkaya on the right hand side, big jump in, but then gets denied by the sentry again. Actually gets shot. Teleported down though, so not so much. Oh, but Robin, was that a drop?
I think it was a sticky drop there.
Yeah. So that's another drop to add to the list of this game and for Robin's season. And Blub goes down.
Oh, all the kills now coming in.
Oh, but Blub does take down the Yunan. So no NG up for Highpander, and this might be a point where they want to get out. Unless they can...
They've still got 100% Uber charge. That's more important. Even if the gun goes down. Because, especially seeing as Robin... Is Robin come out? Yeah, Robin's come out.
Oh, but the sap does go down. The Yunan needs to get up to the point, but I don't know if he's going to get there in time. And this is what I mean, this is the point where you start to think, am I staying in for too long?
But you see, if they just let Robin come out a little bit further, they can go straight in on him. In fact, that's what Hildreth wants to do, and Zoom's there. If they go in now, they'll be able to kill Robin really easily.
But they're caught in no man's land at the moment. Big jump in from Zoom, takes Robin down to 6-7.
Too far back. No, they need to start thinking about back.
Yeah, Sprayer still having that 100% Uber.
Yeah, look at this. Sprayer is really
but just look at Inso, look at
He's trying
Inso.
to stay in, but the rest of his team is trying to get out. This is really bad.
Yeah, Hildreth there got body shot, and Inso can probably see from this point. Can he take down the medic? No, the Uber is used, and the Lex. Sorry, the Lex. Zoom jumps in. This is painful.
Full of why? Why are they holding it? This is literally the worst point to be on first point. Oh my god.
There's even a level 1 there. There's a level 1 there from the Yunan on the first point. He's actually keeping it alive, so that's going to annoy the team. It does take down Cherry. But Onkaya jumps in forward, gets taken down, and Zoop takes down Inso. So kills coming in the favour of Highpander again, but 4 minutes 20.
4:20! Do you say 420, CeeJaey?
I said 420.
Oh, Problem takes on Robin, 420. Lays it. With a body shot.
So that was actually an insanely good hold. Maybe they were just trying to hold that first point.
I think they got really greedy. Oh, in so down, they were really greedy and wanted to win it on first, which is fair enough, but it's also, you are on match point, don't be greedy.
Yeah, you can't really take the risks that you could afford, perhaps before. And Formello's really aggressive and he does get taken down by Blood.
Yeah, like that's a risk, like Formello. Like, you need your sniper up on this map. Just don't die. You got a headshot up or nothing.
Yeah. Steve also got taken down, but the Uber comes out really aggressively. Robin doesn't have it and he does get taken down.
Nice.
And the kills come out. He actually crated there into the ground.
Up in the air, so it's not, you can't really do anything with that.
True.
But this is good. This is good from Highpander.
It's good. Yeah, they're holding this corner and they're actually holding this second point. Like I said, don't really see it.
From Mello again, though.
That's a big pick.
Well, you can't hold this corner. You don't have to hold around the corner if you don't have your sniper.
Yeah. Spam comes in from Hildreth, so they must have seen the impending Chessclub combo. And the Ubers are pretty much equal. Sprayer not been building or, Blub goes down though. And yeah, this is just kind of... Oh, the headshot from Formello takes down Robin again. Lazy Bear is on the cart. Someone needs to do something about him, otherwise that second point is going to go down. He'll just gets aggressive.
And then
could it be to his detriment?
Oh, that's very lucky from Hildreth.
Yeah, I mean...
that was greedy again, like... They didn't
he wanted to block that cart, yeah.
Because again, nothing has really changed in terms of like the attacking side, just getting this point. Obviously the spawns are more difficult.
Oh, Inso! I was just going to say, Inso's on the roof. That body shot onto Sprayer takes him down. And yeah, Uber advantage now. Oh, he takes down from Mello as well. He's on a 3 kills.
Yeah, this is, yeah. And the pipes just go over, knocking down Blob, or knocking down Poke. And they're just so aggressive, they're just walking in here.
Yeah, this is starting to go wrong now.
Because backstabs now.
Yeah. And players dying left, right and centre now for Highpander. Only 4 players
brutal.
alive.
This is it. This is the championship. We're watching the championship winning play here, CeeJaey.
Oh, okay, you're calling it. How much time? 7 minutes and 11 seconds to cap the 3 points. So pretty standard. But considering they held the first 2 for over 6 minutes, starting to come a little bit of a roll at this point. They have got spawns though, and there's no Uber because Robin used it to get around that corner. Inso takes down Zoob though, and they need to take down that sniper from the choke area. Chessclub have the ground, they have the height advantage. This is looking extremely dangerous. More players dying for Highpander.
Oh, that was good getting Breakfast Junior down again.
Yeah, but there's only 4 up, and they have all of this high ground. Blub is up there. Lazy Bear drops down, takes down Kazoo with help from Onkaya, and that is a wipe.
They're off their wipe. They're ripped.
That's a Highlander wipe, Blue there.
And they had Blub watching one door, Onkaya watching the other. 7:58. That's a very winnable, very defendable time. I mean, that's almost as long as Highpander spent in like 3rd point last time.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, to be fair, it was only sort of 2 minutes longer than this that Highpander did their first cap. So if Highpander sort of, if Highpander can get a decent attack going, then we can see them taking the round here. I don't think this is over by any stretch. I think that first point, the old 420 hold, and the second point, sort of that allowed them to get a lot of time, but.
Inso body shotting down Sprayer. Ugh.
Kills a kill.
Kills a kill. Inso body shot master extraordinaire.
And we don't see really anything different here. Sentry in the same place.
Well, they don't need to do anything different. They could do, because they can afford to be greedy, because they've won, so they've got a good point, but...
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, the pressure is really on Highpander now. We'll see what they're made of.
We did see a very, very good push from them on the last map of, on the last round of Steel, where they capped in a very, very fast time, and they got everything right. Zoob probably going to suicide any moment now, along with Hildreth. Big jump in from Hildreth, raining the stickies down. Zoob comes in and he drops Robin! That is the play we've been waiting for, and this is Highpander's round to throw away now. They can start getting the aggression, they've got the Uber advantage, the sentry is nowhere to be seen, and Chessclub are just getting out of there now. I think it's just Breakfast Jr. just going to hold a little bit longer. Even the dispenser goes down, sorry, the teleporter gets destroyed by Cherry. He's just given up. No more first point.
And so body shots down from Mello for the dominating kill. Body shot master.
Onkaya comes in, pressuring the medic, but can't do anything, and Breakfast Jr. dies really late. He won't be up for 10 seconds now. And this second point could also go down fairly quickly. The Chessclub are doing the same thing as Highpander did. They're having this corner hold. They're just getting aggressive, but they're falling back much quicker. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go for Highpander to cap this and take it to a deciding round on this map. Otherwise, Chessclub are going to be your Season 8 champions.
Goes in for
Grenchable takes down Robin. Sorry to interrupt, but that's another med pick. This second cap goes down. 6 minutes 30. The Uber is used. It's used to take down Breakfast Jr. eventually. Onkaya is hiding around the corner. He gets gunned down. He gets spotted there by Polk. 3 players left alive. But most importantly, one of them is Cherry with a level 3, and the other is Inso hiding in that window.
That seemed really weird play from Hildreth. Maybe he was just going in for a distraction because Grange-Bob would call it. But I was really surprised that Sprayer didn't get the Uber all in straight away. Because now they've used it in a kind of less effective position. Oh, but here we go. Hildreth was in up there with Onkaya. And Kisakala's in on the gun as well.
Yeah, the NG goes down. The sentry should just be spammable now. But all those players do die. Zoop takes down the sentry eventually. So no sentry to face, and they're already in. They have this huge Uber advantage to walk into from Mello, then body shots Inso, hits of his own medicine. Polk takes down Blub, and Robin needs to be careful. He's 80%.
If Highpander are fast here, there's only one way they can get out. They need to go in and kill this medic before he gets Uber.
He walks out through tires. Does have his Uber, but 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go for them to cap this final point. And this has been a really good push. There's no pyro up for Chess, so there's not going to be any air blasting on this final point. But Inso takes down Polk, and that's going to be that's going to stop the push, I think, from Highpander for now. I mean, they're getting picks, but they're not picks on players. That's going to really open up the push. But that one is the Unum finishing off Blub. And the Uber comes in, and it's flashed a lot by Highpander, but Lex is back up now, and he can just push people away. Breakfast Jr. takes down Steve, but Hildreth doesn't care. He's just walking along this top, and he's going to spawn camp this top area.
The gun has been... Oh, sap. No, actually.
Yeah, the sentry is weak. Framello takes down Breakfast Jr., but Lazy Bear... Both medics down, though, and that's just queuing Highpander to just walk in and get as much damage as they can.
But with this gun up, yeah, there's not so much they can do right now. And Inso getting more frags.
Yeah, we're starting to see the players respawning for Chessclub now, so they're getting into their position. There is going to be ever so slight Uber advantage in the hands of Sprayer.
They've got 4 minutes to play with. They don't need to do anything. They just need to get some kills. So they don't need to commit here at all.
Well, no, they need Framello, they need Granger up to get those kind of picks to open the way for them, perhaps. Steve is fighting in map room against Onkaya. Sorry, Lazy Bear, who finishes off both actually of them, die there. So, yeah, no flank. This map room now is open for Highpander to take advantage of.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of just spreading out around the point and making it difficult for Chessclub to really get out anywhere.
Oh, so with the headshot.
Down Hildreth. Oh, he's just such a dirty little player hiding in spawn, like a proper sniper.
If it gets the kills, I mean, it's doing the job. Big jump in from Zoob now. He gets floated in, gets pushed in by the sentry onto Robin, and he forces the Uber. So now Uber advantage for Sprayer. And Inso is actually down. Backstab from Grenchbob, so that means he's not going to be up for 15 seconds.
Yeah, this is a massive advantage now for Highpander. They just need to get in with the Uber advantage.
They need to use this Uber wisely. Inso up in 5 seconds if they want to go in before the sniper spawns. Doesn't look like they will though. Less than 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes 45 seconds to go. Kazul gets a backstab onto Flamello though, so no more picks from him. Uber is used on top, and Hildreth gets pushed back. Wrangled sentry. Lex is doing work, just pushing people back. No picks coming out from Highpander. This does not look good for them at the moment.
No, this is really bad. Really poor Uber.
Only casualty so far on Chessclub has been Inso, and that meanwhile they practically wipe Highpander.
This like Formello was a respawn.
Zoop trying to come in, but he gets gunned down by Kazul.
They don't need to worry or panic. They've still got 2 minutes. Like 2 minutes is a long time. Like, play properly.
Yeah, 2 minutes is enough for another 2 Uber pushes at least, and maybe some desperation plays at the end. But more importantly,
you have to go for one good push here now. This is they need to go for one good push, but they just keep on. Like they dropped Hildreth there right at the start of that. They let him fall down, and then the team got spread out.
Yeah, and Robin does have. Robin has 100%, so they need to maybe force again. Kisakala's in the upper spawn area. He does get spotted. In comes Grenjabob and saps the sentry. Kisakala probably trying to combine there, and Polk's the one who takes down the sentry. They have the high ground. And as Cherry has gone down, Inso's gone down, Lex has gone down.
If they can get Blob down here, yes, they forced the forces, used the Uber to save Blob. And now, but Blob takes down Hilldog. That's really good. There's really 3 up, and they're all really far in position. Zub is behind them now, and Steve.
They're all covered in
just
P.
coming this point.
And the Uber comes in now for Highpander. Surely this is going to be the cap for them. 1 minute on the clock. And this is going to take it 1-1 now on this second map. So we are going to go to a deciding round on this map as well, Bulow, to see whether Chessclub are champions.
The comeback is on, CeeJaey. The comeback is on.
The comeback is real. So we have two possibilities. We have a Chessclub winning the next round, which will mean they will be your Season 8 Premiership Highlander champions, or Highpander win the next round, win this map, take it to 1 map each, and that will mean Chessclub will choose a 3rd map to be played, and that map will decide the winner. So
could you imagine, CeeJaey, we could literally be only just about halfway through this map, through this game.
Yeah, I mean we've gone the longest possible so far. We've had 3 on Steel. We're going to have 3 on Badwater.
They were relatively long games. These maps. It's not like last week or whenever Prem Tech.
Yeah.
They did Steel in like 45 minutes.
I have a feeling though. I have a feeling that if Highpander win this, we know that they're not great on Gravel Pit. We could see a best of 3 on Gravel Pit.
Oh, disgusting Gravel Pit game between the both of them. Oh.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
But it was just that they did because they're at the end. They were in some position. They bled players, and then the problem was that because they only had 3 or 4 players up, they should have been playing more around the cart because you have to. But instead, Blob and Robin were out chasing kills on ramp, even though there weren't really that many kills to get. And then that just meant that Zub came in from around the map room area, Steve came in from the spiral because he was still there from the initial push. It just meant that they then got cut off from the rest of the team and enough time to get the Uber. And once the Uber comes in on the heavy, when there's only 3 or 4 people up, you can't really do anything because he's just going to gun everybody down.
I think the key there though was Grenjabob came in with a synchronized sap, and Kisakala and Polk just focused down the sentry.
Yeah.
That got the sentry down early, and like you said, it all just kind of moved on from there. Shout out to Beep, combining his logs as normal, doing good work. At the moment, top fraggers are
Mission begins.
Inso,
2 snipers.
yeah, well,
they're tied on 37 though, 37 kills apiece.
Ooh.
So and only
what
36.
are the sniper v sniper heavy head stats?
36 headshots from Formello, 32 from Inso.
There you go.
But Inso with 10 sniper kills, Formello only on 8.
Oh.
So yeah, we're going to see Chessclub, as they got the faster time, electing to defend first for this decider. That's the benefit if you get a faster time. Formello getting a headshot right out the door, taking down on Kaya. Highpander trying to set a fast time now again.
Inso's not on the Inso spot.
Whoa! Inso takes down Hildreth though.
He just body shots down Hilldog. Good job, Inso.
Oh, the force of Robin! That fadeaway shot from Zoob there, landing directly at Robin's feet, causing him. He probably didn't need to use. There was no other damage he was going to take, but got taken down quite low damage. Forces that Uber. Sprayer with 100% Uber now.
Going out here.
Yeah, it's doing work. And the direct hit now coming out from Zoob. Maybe he's going to try and do some sentry focus. It's out-soldiered by Onkaya this time around. I also liked the P strat. Oh, the Uber comes in really, really early. It's used onto Steve. He gets launched away. He's actually behind the team now. And Flare punches Lazy Bear down. But not much going on here. Framello gets backstabbed, and at the moment, everyone looks pretty safe on this point. Except for the cap does go down. Really, like, what's going on? This is the second time we've seen this from Chess. Just allowing the cap to go down.
Go in. Yeah, I don't. It was Kisakala just keeps focused on the point, and they had the support of the mini sentry there, and then they had to walk out in front of a mini sentry, and Breakfast Jr. dies for nothing.
Well, Robin went down, Cherry went down, Inso went down, so no medic and no NG to build a sentry. So Highpander definitely
so
in the driving seat.
Are fast here. They can, yeah.
Well, they've got an Uber advantage. Breakfast hasn't even spawned yet, and there's no sentry in the window yet. So, Cherry's just got up there, and he's building a level 1 now. So the cap's going to go down on the second point. It's going to be a pretty fast time, under 2 minutes. 1 minute 54.
Gets in here with the direct hit and just starts pressure. Gun will not go up very quickly.
Yeah, he takes on Lazy Bear with a direct hit, but once again, Inso is holding on that window area, and well, the direct hit, like you said, comes down and it takes down that sentry. So there's going to be an Uber being able to use it.
They need to use this Uber early because
you've got to use Sprayer. Oh, he does use, gets forced. And but Blood with the sticky trap takes down Kisakala and Framello. Robin goes down to the direct hit though. Zoob getting really, really aggressive. This is looking really, really positive at the moment for Highpander.
Breakfast Jr. comes on Zoob. Breakfast Jr. is still up there.
He's doing a lot of work, getting a lot of damage. He's still alive. Finally dies, but doesn't actually take anyone down.
Out heavy by Bull. But you count the point. Count the cart, you idiot.
Oh, the Chessclub is still trying to hold this. Oh, but the backstab from Grangeable. And then he shanks on Kaya as well. He still tries to do the same.
Like, they've got into Blob up, but this old school gun spot.
No, it does go down.
Doesn't matter. No.
Robin is going to spawn right now, yeah.
Wait for Blob goes down. Use this, well, very early Uber. That's not really going to achieve anything. They could have waited.
Yeah. Steve does hammer down Inso, and Highpander.
That's a big
Breakfast
kill,
is in map
especially
room.
Blob out.
Breakfast is weak, but he's in map room, and he's in a good position to try and gun some people down here. But Polk is doing the same on ramp.
He's in a good position here. But Polk is also he's just barely down here.
I don't know, there's only 2 players left alive, but Blood is one of them, and he's got stickies on the cart. Can he? Oh, Polk doesn't have any ammo, but it doesn't matter. 3 minutes and 49 seconds.
That was really good. Sprayer was on the cart on his own, trying to Uber saw down Cherry. He had to dodge out of the way of that mini sentry. I was right beside it. Oh, it's good work from Sprayer. And as Kelty says, he's in the pit again. Luckily in happier circumstances this time.
Definitely, and this is a very, very fast time.
Like that's a brutal time. They held them for 420 on this point last time. So, but
let's rewind. Like, I don't know how long have we been casting this map? Like half hour, 45 minutes. Let's rewind a little bit back to the final point of final round. Sorry, of Steel, and Highpander did exactly the same. They did this really good push, so fairly fast, and then Chessclub just came out and did the same but faster. So
yeah. I mean, it's hard to get faster than 349. It is possible. But Highpander know what the challenge is. So they could almost just not even have their sentry gun on first point here. They could just be setting up on third point. Yeah.
I mean,
if they can eat up a minute and a half here and then just fall back to third, they will be in the grip.
Oh, sorry, my sister is interrupting me. She's asking me for tips on Bioshock. Fucking Google it. Casting, this is important. This is the grand final. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Highpander to stay on this first point for long. I expect them to just get back out and get a decent hold on third. You can eke out most of the 3 minutes there.
Yes, the Uber's coming in.
Oh, Robin drops!
Huge problem.
Oh, with the body shot from oh, wow. You talk about Inso, but Fromolo can do those body shots as well. I was going to say, Chessclub just automatically just walking out onto that cliff, not holding back at all, just wanting to get onto the enemy combo straight away. And the unit did go down, so this sentry could get out, but Steve is there, and the Wrangler comes out. Great play by Steve, just protecting his sentry. Big jump in from Onkaya, does take down the sentry with help from Kazul. Gets Reflect killed in the end, but Chessclub combo is on this cliff already.
And the Uber comes in.
If Robin survives here, then it could be a saving grace and could get some momentum here from Chessclub. But at the moment, Highpander are definitely in control of this all. But Polka goes down, Hildreth goes down, and Sprayer is going to die here.
Jeez, they just stayed in too long. Greedy, greedy, greedy. And they don't have a gun on third. So now, in 2.5 minutes, they can do it. Zoom could do a lot here, actually.
No, he doesn't. He gets gunned down by Breakfast Jr. in the end. Spawns have just come up, and Framello is on a position watching second. He takes down Onkaya. Can he take down anyone else? He's going to need to if we're going to slow down this point. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Chessclub, the momentum is definitely in their hands at the moment. They're already capped this second point. It's only taken them about 1 minute and 50 seconds. Oh, but great spam coming over the top from Hildreth. And there is an Uber advantage in the hands of Sprayer, but Kazul gets body shot there. You know, this is going to require an exact push. If Chessclub don't get this push, but Framello takes down Robin again, and that could be game over for Chessclub as it is. A lot of kills coming in as they play the heals, and that level 2 sentry in the window now from the Union is going to be pretty hard to take down when you're
this
medic.
is 1.5 minutes now. One Uber exchange basically is going to eat up this time.
Big jump in from Onkaya, straight onto the medic and takes down Sprayer. Great play by him. Was that a drop?
That was a drop.
There was another drop, wow. I don't think it's going to make too much difference. Framello with a body shot onto Inso. Yeah, not sure.
Onkaya is actually in this area while with the gun, but he doesn't do anything. So.
And welcome back. So yeah, so we didn't see much there, did we really? Just kind of kills coming down on the side of Highpander. 30 seconds to go. Pretty much impossible now for Chessclub to get this, so it is going to be 2-1 to Highpander.
Yeah, and now you can see that Framello, he's on an 8k now at this point. Like, that was the difference in the round they lost. They lost their sniper for nothing.
Uber comes out from Chessclub.
Denied.
Just trying to pad those stats. And yeah, so wow, we're going the distance, Bulow.
Again? What are these jokers doing? Obviously, it doesn't matter as much this time.
Yeah, we knew who won, but wow, maybe I don't know. Is the pressure getting to people? Are they getting frustrated? You think?
Chessclub, yeah, that was a rage STV nerf there. Those scumbags. And
we got combined logs already.
Beat that quick. A machine.
He's a machine. He's combining machine. Top fragger this across the entirety of Badwater was Framello with 50. Inso second with 43, and Zoob doing a lot of work with 41 there.
Yeah, Zoob definitely came into it at the end. Zoob was playing really well, and also whenever that really fast round, the direct hit work he was doing was pretty big. Yeah, because he took down the gun on third, he took down Robin on third. So yeah.
I mean, when we look at the stats, most of the players are just so close together. I mean, Breakfast versus Polk, it's 37 versus 34. You know, Steve versus Lex, 36 to 28. Lazy Bear versus Kisakala, 34 to 29. Like, there's nobody that's really standing out as underperforming or excelling over their opponent class. Like, this is so close. Robin did die 20 times to Sprayer's 11. 2 drops from both medics though.
Yeah,
so,
well, you might say that's really damn big, especially given that he died 3 or 4 times, even in like the 3 minutes there they had on that final round. I mean, did he drop twice in that final round?
Yeah, that's true.
Framello, body shot master.
We've changed map, and I don't know about you, Bulow, but I'm on Viaduct.
I'm on Viaduct. I had to download Viaduct for RC7.
Yeah, do you know the changes to this one?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
I was hoping you were.
There were some changes to railings and stuff, sort of.
Yeah, is it not like, oh, we changed the railings bit and we changed where the ammo packs are?
Yeah, like the railings by where main is. As you come through main, sort of, as you're coming towards the midpoint, you look up, there used to be a railing there, I don't think there is anymore. And sort of certain things have changed, sort of panels-wise, around cliffside.
But it's mostly minor changes now, isn't it? Like,
yeah. This map is pretty much, it's been the same for a long time.
RC3, yeah.
So so we've seen 3 different game modes tonight, Bulow. We've seen attack defend with a steel, Chessclub taking that map 2-1, which was actually Highpander's pick. Then Highpander picked again because they lost the first map, and they picked Badwater, and they took that map 2 rounds to 1. And that was a payload map. And now we're going to be seeing King of the Hill. So no 5 CP maps in this final. But King of the Hill, you've got to cap the point and you've got to hold on to it for 3 minutes. If you get it down, the time down to 0, you win the round. And the first to 3 rounds will win. And the winner of this, so there's no going to be any sort of. This is it.
There's no golden caps. It
quite.
Ends here. It ends now in these next at most 5 rounds.
This is the battlefield where the winner will be decided. So whoever wins this map will be the winners, the champions of Season 8 ETF2L Highlander Premiership. And it'll be the first team to win 2 titles in the era of playoffs and the first to win 2 since the great SNSD. And wow, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm slightly surprised, I'll be honest, that this is the pick. I mean, I don't know if
they have been playing it a lot, and you have to remember that like Highpander lost Wormtech to Premtech. I think they lost it quite. Or no, did they win? Did they win it 3-2 or something? They won it 3-2,
they won
like, a narrow win on like that kind of map. I don't. Bob the Highway says, "I wish every map in ETF2L was just replaced with Viaduct." Clearly, he's a fan.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. Like we've got this is again. I was going to say which classes stand out, but we don't really need to talk about that. It's going to be snipers again and demos. It's a very sniper-friendly map,
and the spy as well in this map can be pretty decent.
We're going to see the Dead Ringer for sure from Kazoo, and he's going to be annoying people from behind. I can understand maybe Chess picking it because they have the DMers of people like Lazy Bear and Onkaya.
Well, they will be playing. The big thing here is they will run crits on this map. I know they have barely run crits all season, but going by the logs that they were playing earlier in the week, they will be running perma crits on Blub. That will strategy on this map.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we traditionally, and it's what's been sort of, I don't know what you say, like the myth or whatever, the understanding of the way that Chessclub plays is that a lot of the heals go down onto Breakfast Junior, and if you take him down, then the combo is slightly a bit more disorganized, perhaps. But looking at the stats, he did get a lot of heals, but it's not sort of significantly more than other heavies. Yeah. In the division, so it's not sort of he's getting 40% heals all the time, and with Blub kind of playing more over the season. I know he was initially a sub with Hui, supposed to be. Okay, so we are live again. Sorry for the interruptions. We're coming on to the first mid-fight now, and kills coming in the favour of Highpander at the moment, and Fromelo wins the sniper battle. And big jump in from Zub got right onto the combo, and the cap time is going in the favour of Highpander. And it looks like they are going to get this point.
He's going to first off. Crazy bomb bar next down Robin. Oh, the light bulb.
Sprayer is using Medigun, and he does have his charge now, and that's going to be something that Chessclub are going to have to come in and force this, or do something, drop Sprayer in order to get any time or get an advantage for their medic. Robin spawning now.
Yeah, but he is running crit streak.
Yeah, so I'm sure
they are committing. He is just running straight out, balls of steel, into an Uber.
This could be good. Oh, the jump comes in. Oh, Sprayer drops! Drop to Onkaya, who just lands straight on his head.
And now all the momentum is with Chessclub.
Yeah, it just passes back, but Chessclub are losing players. They got about half cap time on the point, but he'll just... And his team are staying in.
Actually doing a lot here. Kissakal is just poking around, being really annoying and not dying. Onkaya jumps in again.
Yeah, kills are coming now for Chessclub. Backstab from Granger Bob. Only guns down Robin.
Gone down. Huge Granger Bob.
Massive play there by Granger Bob. But they do take off 56 seconds off the time, so they've got 2 minutes and 4 as Chessclub do get the first cap. And Robin will not be up because, I mean, they've capped the point, but that means they get longer spawns now. If you do not have the point, your spawns are quicker. So in capping the point...
They've given up a 40% advantage for this.
Yeah. And I think
Chessclub does a power checking for sticking.
Oh, big jump in from Onkaya again! He gets one rocket! And Sprayer manages to surf it away. I mean, at this point, I think Highpander need to get the point. They need to sort of take the ground.
They need to bully in, yeah.
They have the heals advantage. They are taking the ground. Inso takes down Sprayer with the headshot. And they are going to get this cap, but the cost of their medic. But Robin is so
Robin goes down, the hell dog. Just jumps in. That's what you have to do. Like, the point is the most important thing in this game. Like, keep the point. Never let it go.
Yeah. Robin is going to spawn, so it's going to be equal Ubers anyway. And if he sticks to that crits, it does mean he is going to spawn and end up with an advantage, shall I say. But that was great by Hildreth. I mean, his medic died, and he saw that he was losing the fight, so you just jump in there, and you try and kill the other medic, and then you've equaled things out a little bit. But advantage in the hands of Robin now. He is still running on the crit streak. He is at 50%. Sprayer at 40% on the medigun. So he's got to be careful if that crits comes out early on. But leading players on the side of Chessclub.
Kazul was good there. He took down Pog, distracted Hilldog, and then Blob just came straight in.
As Robin went down there though, Zoob just jumped in. All of the distraction from Hildreth manages to drop him. So they still have the point. But Sprayer does have an advantage. Inso winning the sniper battle that time, taking down from Mello.
I know we said that snipers are big in this map, but both snipers are bomb scoring right now.
Well, I mean, when you've got two snipers like Inso and like Framello playing on a map like this, they're going to get focused so much.
Highpander have got to go for it now. They've got this super advantage.
Onkaya does a big jump, huge jump round. The Uber is used early though, so it has no effect. And it is used on Kisakala.
Yeah. They need to, yes, they got breakfast junior down. That was a good kill at the start.
Yeah, they might get the cap here, but with only one player down for Chessclub, it's going to be difficult.
Poke's going to die. Poke almost died to Kazul there, but Zoob just randomly rocket jump and killed him. And see if it's heavy. Beautiful.
Great coordination there by Granger Bob to backstab Onkaya while he was being shot by Polk. So now, the crit comes out! Takes down from Mello. Hildreth jumps in onto the medic, gets a stick, it lands the pipe, and it takes him down. Medic down for Chessclub. They do sacrifice a lot of players for it though, and with Chessclub in the leads time-wise, it is going to put strain on and pressure on Highpander to defend this, or at least take it back fairly quickly. Sprayer has to behind the point.
He uses, yes.
But they haven't blocked the point. They didn't block the point though. Polk didn't step on that point fast enough. It could be a quick recap though. Only Blub is really has any presence towards the point. He has his medic though with 30%. And they defended it. 30 seconds left to go for Chessclub.
This is good for Kisakala. He's just staying on the point. He dies for it, but he's got the point.
Yeah, and lots of players went down for Chessclub, but they do get that fast respawn. And they're trying to recap the point again. 75% on the crits for Robin. Steve comes in.
And Granger Bob as well. Yep, Granger Bob guns down Robin again. But this is the aggression from Chessclub whenever, even when they lose Robin, is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I mean, at the point, like, they've only got 15 seconds left. Highpander need to get on the point right now. Zoob's the first one to jump in.
They need to make this next Uber coin, but they can't wait for the Uber. They need to be touching the point now.
4 seconds left. The Uber is used. They need someone on Uber to touch the point though, and they do get finally the rest of their team on there. And if Chessclub cap the point at any point in this round now, they will win the round as they are in overtime. Robin goes down to a headshot from Framello though. That's going to slow Chessclub down. 40 seconds coming up now.
We might see the quick fix now because there's no way they're going to get a charge. So they pretty much have to do this without a charge into potentially an Uber. And Robin takes down Inso, that's massive again.
Yeah, Robin was using the quick fix when he got headshot there. But Hildreth and Steve are down, and Chessclub are just walking onto the point now. This is dangerous. They can't let them cap, otherwise they're just going to win this round.
That's the point. You need to get on the point. Like, Highpander, what are you doing? And now they're all walking into Breakfast Junior. Oh, great! They just sacrificed the point there, and like by the time they made any effort to get on the point, it was already 3/4 capped. It was too late by then. Then they were focused on just getting on the point, and Breakfast Junior got them all down.
Yeah, the aggression just coming out of Chessclub straight away, just allowing them to just sort of hold that point. Like you said, they all came onto the point far too late. Next mid now, and big jump in from Onkai, gets gunned down though. And Robin's really weak, he gets shot down on the point by Niyunin, and so many players have gone down on the side of Chessclub. Breakfast Junior is still alive, he's 13 HP on the point, he dies to a body shot. And Sprayer did go down from a backstab from Kazul. So this means that the point is going to be capped by Highpander, possibly? But they don't have very many players left alive to do it.
Yeah, but they do have their combo up, so there's no excuse not to cap this point, and they don't. It was good play from Cherry and Kazul, who just held in the flank area there for a couple of seconds and then pushed out, dropped the mini down into night. But that was still not very assertive from Highpander.
Chessclub are sticking to their methods, still on the crits Krieg, and Sprayer at 30% at a disadvantage. And a big headshot from Fremello, that's good, takes down Breakfast Junior. That'll probably open things up for Highpander to get a push. But Chessclub have just got this aggression, this positioning. They're not allowing them to come in for free. They do lose Blub though.
They're actually quite far back, so...
But they have the crits. Blub is down.
But they need to use it, and they need to use it in a position where they can actually get kills with it.
Blub's spawning right now, so they may come in and try and get it, but Inso is just up on China. He has so much free space. And he gets the headshot onto Sprayer!
Like, they're just standing all in a row for him. Disgusting.
If you allow the sniper that much space, he is just going to take the shots. Big jump in. Inso is just on a 6 kill streak. He just keeps killing everybody. And so many people go down then for Highpander.
Yeah, the Zuluban Hill Dog after... Oh, Robin takes that... Robin, that's another drop. These medics are dying.
Yeah, John. So we've seen Robin spawns now, but Sprayer gets taken down to 4 HP, grabs the health back. Oh, but the skull comes in! Lazy Bear. And Sprayer is down.
I would like to say at this point, almost round and a half in, Robin is literally bottom scoring on his team. He literally has the fewest points in his team despite being medic.
Obviously not staying alive, not protecting himself enough. Could he be the new Bulow?
He's worse than I've ever been.
The difference is he could go on to win this championship for Chessclub.
Yes, let's go that.
Inso's just giving so much space.
Yeah, Inso's just...
do we have a pause?
We've got our pause.
I mean, I would dare say that this round could be going to Chessclub. It could put them 2-0 up on the final map.
Yeah.
And once again give them match point, championship point.
Championship point again. Yeah.
I mean, we joke about Robin,
they've
but
missed 2 championship points already.
True.
Third time lucky.
I mean, we joking about Robin, but you know he is dying a lot to jumps in from soldiers to Hildreth bombing him. Surely, you know, at some point you've got to say your teammates need to protect you. You know, there's only so much you can do as a medic when you're getting bombed.
He has died to snipers, he has died to bombs. Yeah, that's true. But those are just things you die to. Like even at the start of this mid fight, he surfed a rocket onto the point, and then obviously you're standing on the point, so you die. I don't know. But on the other hand, you could say that the aggression out of Chessclub without their medic is really impressive. Maybe Highpander playing a bit too passive, given that they're Ubers. Kazul's actually doing quite a lot as well, just being an irritation. He doesn't have very many points, but he's just been getting in and around, using that dead ringer and being annoying.
I mean, yeah, in a way, I think when we look a couple of seasons ago, I remember sort of the 2 best spies around at the time, I think, or the most notable spies, at least, were Inso and Solid. And they played that traditional kind of gun spy where Ambassador just headshot everything, you know? now you look at this game, and we've got Grenjabob, who's almost exclusively in Viswatch and Revolver and Backstabs, whereas Kazul's Deadringer and just like you said, an annoyance. He hassles the team from behind, and he stays alive so long that you just never know, if he's alive, if he's dead, if he's going to be, on you any second now.
I'd say you're doing Inso a slight disservice because he could play every way. But
I know. I mean, look at the Prem stats, for example. He has, one of the highest backstab rates and one of the highest headshot rates.
Yeah.
Having
on
merged
his new secondary class now. Yeah.
Playing for his second team as Spy.
Second team stacked, sorry to be. Yeah, it just seems that Highpander may be being a bit too passive and not really doing anything. Which is allowing things like I said, CeeJaey is just holding down this flank quite well on his own. He's always getting the minis down.
Yeah, he's rocking it with 33 points, so he's obviously doing something right. I mean, I think the idea was right from Highpander in the first round at least. Once their med went down or something went wrong, they jumped in, but we are unpaused now.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Straight after the unpause, Kazul with the backstab onto Polk. And yeah, I mean, Highpander need to cap this point. Framello with the body shot and then takes down Lub as well. And the crits comes out, and it comes out on Kaya. And he does take down Steve.
It came out on Breakfast Junior first, but the British ball backstabbed it. So then we got the soldier crits.
Hildreth there winning the soldier battle on Cliff, piping on Kaya to death. And it looks like, but no, LazyBear's just on the point, finally dies. And Chessclub aren't going to give up this point lightly. They're still trying to protect it with Blood.
Well, they can be greedy. They've got like 2.5 minute advantage here.
Yeah, he becomes out and Robin goes down, yeah. But he is going to get a fairly fast spawn because of, big jump in!
Oh, you shot Kaya!
Kaya again takes down Sprayer. Like we said, you need to expect that if your medic goes down.
He had a really good trajectory there. It was almost flat, and he just came in and he pushed him into the wall, and then all he had to do was hit the wall and calm down.
And it looks like this is just going to be handing the point back to Chester.
Again, this is.
I have no idea what the time was, but it seems to have gone down to 0. Unpause again in the middle of in between rounds, but 2-0 up to Chessclub in this final round, final map of this grand final. And
if they win over, Robin is second bottom of his team after 2 rounds.
The rest of his team just doing so much work.
And they're winning. Like Highpander are winning this mid fight again, but they're not. Are they going to be able to do anything with it? Kai is behind him. Not doing anything.
He gets gunned down. Big jump in from Zoob onto the right hand side. Takes down Inso. Good pick from him. And it was almost like a synchronized TF2 there at the start. Both soldiers just jumping directly across the point.
Pirouetting around beside each other.
Yeah. Almost high-fiving as they cross the point, trying to kill each other's meds. But Highpander get the first cap of this third round, and they need to win the next 3 rounds in order to win this championship. The crit's coming out onto Blood, but he gets headshot from Framello. And that's going to stop the crits, but it does mean that they are going to get the point.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The crits is from Chessclub have been ineffectual. Like, whenever they've actually gotten them off, they've generally been countered straight away by just getting in on the medic. But they're still getting kills. They're still capping the point somehow.
They're getting the kills from the aggression and the general sort of, oh wow, this headshot from Inso onto Polk. But Highpander are going to take this point back and stay in the lead for this round at least. But yeah, there's just the aggression and the DM is working out for Chessclub at the moment. Whereas sort of the Ubers aren't what they're revolving around. Oh, but Robin goes down. Kill streak up to 5 for Framello. Takes down Robin as he was up to 80% on his crits.
Kaya tries the same jump again. Doesn't work this time.
Yeah, Sprayer holds onto that Uber for dear life. LazyBear using the atomizer, I think.
Oh, he always
him that extra jump.
Yeah.
He's just kind of getting those extra jumps and annoying people.
So can Highpander actually use this Uber in a way that is beneficial to them? Framello takes on Inso. Like they can go forward with this. They've got all their players up. They don't need a sniper.
Right now they need to spam main because that's where on right hand side Onkai goes for another jump. And it's crits actually, it's crits come out from Sprayer. I had no idea, and the crits doesn't actually kill anyone. Bit of a surprise there, but kills coming elsewhere. But Kazul guns down Framello with his revolver, so no sniper to defend this point now for Highpander. But Grenchable backstabs Breakfast Jr. Big pick, that's going to slow down the push. Robin at 70% on these crits. Sprayer is actually catching up, he's at 55 already. And right now we're going to cross the minute mark for Highpander. That's going to put them firmly into the lead. Polk goes down to a headshot. And oh, wow.
Oh, lovely from Mello. Takes on Lizzie Berry, was rushing Hildreth down.
I was just about to call Hildreth getting really weak. But it didn't matter. 100% on the crits from Chessclub. Are they going to use this aggressively? Because Sprayer does have his crits. It's going to be crits versus crits. Crits comes out from Hildreth. Coming from main. The crits comes over, it misses Robin by an inch. The counter crits comes out. Blob takes down 2 players, including Hildreth, and they are going to cap this point now. Big jump in from Soup. He does take down Robin. Uses his life for it, but that does mean a long spawn time for Robin. Won't be up for another 5 seconds from now, and Sprayer is alive. Weak, but alive.
Kite lands on Polk's head. But he kicks on Sprayer anyway!
He took down Sprayer. He was on 12 HP waiting for a health back, but everyone else is alive for Highpander. Surely at this point you want to get some suicides. You've got enough time, you've got a time advantage. You know, you've got a lot of...
Kazula Polk again, and he's on his... Yeah, they need to be, putting pressure here.
Kisakala was bonking in. Big jump in from Soup, gets destroyed by the reflect from Lex. And then Onkaya does the same. Second jump, lands on the health pack. Sprayer is weak, he will die to 1 rocket! But the rocket wasn't a direct. 27 HP, but he's so weak!
He's 17 HP.
Chess getting really aggressive, trying to take down Sprayer there, but he is at 90% now.
And
with
they're on
his
the
crit
crit,
streak.
so...
Yeah. Kisakala's bonking in, that's normally a sign of a distraction, something's going to happen. The crits does come in from Hildreth, backstab onto Breakfast. Crits versus crits, who's going to get it?
Zoob's in a really good position here, but no Onkaya denies Zoob. That's really good from Onkaya there.
And there is
Highpander have got the positioning here.
Yeah, Polk needs to walk onto the point and focus some targets, but Blub is coming back in and he's spamming, and those stickies are so annoying to deal with on the point. Lazy Bear doing so much work onto Polk, takes him down to 43 HP. And Highpander may get this point, but Chessclub are defending
but look
to
at
the
this,
death.
Kisakala, he's so good at just getting on the point. No, he's won the point now. He wasn't greedy chasing kills, he just went for the point. Because now this puts pressure on Chessclub to go, oh! Who got the kill of the Sprayer there? Blub did. But yeah, this is again looking very, very good for Chessclub.
Only took off about 10 seconds or so, 15 seconds. It does mean 37 seconds. If Chessclub hold the point for the next 35 seconds, then they will be Season 8 Premiership champions. Unless Highpander come in and do something. This is tight. 100% crits is ready for Robin. And Sprayer isn't going to get his in time. Highpander need to move now. Need to do something.
Well, the
crits comes in from
this
Blood.
Is going to be brutal. Oh, sorry on the medic. Yeah, Sprayer down. GG championship.
10 seconds left on the clock.
Instant takedown now in the end. Polk desperately on the point against 5 people. GG.
GG's in the chat. Tourette's Chessclub are Season 8 Premiership champions. Congratulations to them, taking the final map pretty convincingly, 3-0. It was close all the way, but the score will say in the history books 3-0 in the final. And they are the first team to win back-to-back titles since SNSD. First team to win back-to-back titles in the playoff era as well. And despite having a much changed roster since Season 7, they've deserving of the title, Bulow?
Well, they've beaten both Premtech and Chessclub in the playoffs, so you'd have to say so, yeah.
They're, especially on this map, their coordination, their aggression, just seemed to
they
work.
pretty much played it without a medic. Like, to be brutally honest, they just played it properly. I'm not really sure what Highpander were doing. A lot of the time, it seemed that they were either using their combo classes to Kazul and Insu at odd times, as in they'd lose their heavy or their demo, and then not really be able to. Onkaya was playing really, really well. He was moving around, doing like lots of low trajectory jumps that were putting a lot of pressure on people. Even in that last round there, whenever it was the crits versus crits, Zub was trying to get in on the medic, but Onkaya was already on top of him, like preventing him from killing Robin. And yeah, I think Cherry as well did an awful lot of work. I think he was always trying to get the minis down in a forward position as quickly as possible, and that was really, really effective as well.
We are joined now by members of both teams. We've got Breakfast, Inso from the winners, Chessclub. Congratulations, guys. Commiserations to Hildreth and Steve, who've also joined us from Highpander. Breakfast, Inso, you guys pleased? Obviously you're pleased. It's a silly question, but how close did that Viaduct match feel right at the end there?
I mean, we were pretty surprised that they picked Steel against us. We thought they would pick Sunshine because we lost against Wasp on it, and it was a pretty obvious pick. But we were pretty pleased from the start that they picked it because we knew we stood a chance, I guess.
Their picks really surprised us, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
We thought it would be 5 CP.
Yeah, I don't understand. When I got the message that they picked Steel, I was like, enjoy, because I have 100% win rate on Steel because I'm the strat master.
Yeah, it was a close game still. We didn't go for Sunshine because some people had frame problems on the map, so we decided against it. We weren't confident on process because we were not practicing it very well. So we thought Steel was a good map. In the end, we were just 20 seconds away from losing. It could have gone either way still. The first round was pretty forgettable for us, but we played really well the second round. And the third round was just really close.
Yeah, definitely that third round. I mean, we missed the tail end of it, but you guys had an amazing push, and then Chessclub just came back sort of with a greater one. Then obviously, you guys picked Badwater as the second map, and you had to come back from a round down on that. But then that final push in the third round was insanely quick. It's like 3:49, something along those lines, which was brilliant, and that just put the pressure on Chess, and you took it to the third map. Highpander guys, like Viaduct, when Chess picked that, like, were you expecting it, and were you happy about it or not?
We didn't mind so much, but we didn't play well. So
I think we were going to play that or Badwater.
We'll play on them any map. Like, it doesn't really matter what the map is, but we just didn't play. I especially didn't play well, so team performed poorly. What can you say? GG, well played. The Chessclub deserved it.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I think, I'm going to say personally, I think you guys threw the final, because now most of you who've been here have now, in Highpander, you've got now first, second, and third place medals for Prem. So
you've
got
the collection, yeah.
Complete the collection. So then now you can focus on getting first place, next season onwards. Bulow, you can fire away some questions. I'm sure you've got loads. You got the hard-hitting questions.
The hard-hitting questions. On Kaya, are Chessclub going to come back next season to defend the title?
We haven't decided on that actually. I think we will do it later today.
Are you going to be will you be the leader next? And then you continue on?
I don't think I can. I don't think I have time for leader duties.
See, if you quit while you're ahead, you're gonna go down in
I
the
still
history
wanna
of
play.
TF2.
I still want to play Highlander. It's just that I don't want to lead the team because that takes so much effort.
And Inso is going to e-bully you.
Is it? Is it because Inso will cyberbully you?
No. Actually, Inso helped me quite a lot with scheduling things, so I'm
Inso's
grateful.
a mature gamer now. Given that last season, maybe Inso's the one to feel this. Given that last season you kicked Sprayer because you didn't think he was good enough, are you now almost certain to kick Robin, probably one of the statistically worst medics in Prem ever?
I think this is his last season.
Yeah, Robin already told us that he is not going to play next season, so we need to find a new medic.
Well, that's understandable.
I like feeling heavies.
It's probably very stressful.
Are you interested, Bulow?
No, I'm too good for you. What else? Is Lazy Bear here? Did I hear Lazy Bear's stupid little laugh?
Yep, I'm here.
Lazy Bear.
Here
is
it
it
comes.
finally an admission?
Here it fucking comes.
Is it finally an admission that you're not actually very good anymore? That you ran Milk almost entirely through that game? Because whenever Fritzl good, you would only ever run Milk when you were no longer confident of your own ability to get anything done.
Yeah, well,
would you
I
say,
can't
would
hit
you
with
say
the
that
pistol.
losing your arrogant streak and actually being a team player has led you to actually taking your first championship victory?
I mean, it's possible. I'm much more objective. It's true, yeah. I used to be able to win like retarded duels that in no fucking way should be won, if that makes sense. Now I just milk everything and try to stay alive more, which doesn't work.
And the milk was actually very effective on numerous occasions from Steel, because there were a number of times when you would milk the entire combo and then Breakfast Jr. just stood still and gunned down Hildreth, Milk, Steve, but
It's great for B point especially. You can just milk the choke there, where like there's always 7 people.
Yeah.
When you push
exactly.
B. Yeah.
I mean, there's not really as many questions to ask in this one. I mean, it was a confident display from Chessclub throughout, and really the only thing is just that final Viaduct game. Like how did you carry on playing so aggressively and so well, basically, despite basically not having a medic that entire game? Because I mean, Robin was bottom scoring on the second round. He was tied bottom with Lazy Bear.
We just
Like,
bullied him
how
all
do you
the
do that?
time and laughed at Roban all the time,
Well,
and then we won.
their medic didn't do that well either, so it cancels out.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to me, Hildreth, that you were all playing very, very passive.
Yeah, I agree.
That you weren't really taking up any ground.
We had a big
that you-
problem with our medic being super passive. Like, there were times in the game we were screaming to him to come forward. We played against us before on this map, like a few seasons ago. We did like forward holds, we were confident. On this time our team was just hidden behind the rock, playing like how Chess used to play with Sprayer. I think our medic was a big problem in that game, but generally...
And you just opened up. It
Generally, I
seemed
just
as well.
think I played...
Because you
badly.
played so passive, you were playing into Inso's hands, because there were numerous occasions when there was kind of dead time, and Inso just stood up in China gunning people down.
Yeah, that was a problem. I died a lot to him. But just, I kind of choked those crits as well. That was our big chance to get back in the game. I don't think I got any kills with them, and then we had.
To be fair, I don't think either crits was really
I think
effective.
there was not a
Yeah.
single effective
Effectively.
charge in that final game, which is a damning indictment of Prem Highlander. But there you go. Never mind.
Well, it's different kind of pressure playing in the final. I'm not sure if you'd know it, Bulow.
I'm pretty sure I've choked in a final before.
Oh, I've choked
What?
twice. No,
Yeah,
wait.
well done. On Kaya, of course, the anti-ogre. So Hildreth or Highpander are going to come back next season.
Because we lost some of the
Because you lost,
players.
your ginormous egos can't stand it and will come back.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
I don't know.
If we do come back,
Quit-
it's
quit.
going to be with a different roster.
I was going to ask, like, after last season, I remember, I think we interviewed you guys, and you said, you had changes. You moved Kisakala from medic to scout, and you Pidox left the roster and stuff like that. Like, do you have any changes in mind that you want to tell everyone right now?
Well, to see who wants to play, who doesn't. But it's a long way away. There's like long time to go. There's a lot of things happening. Like, life is stepping up, so
Does
it's
anyone
hard
know
to
when
find
it
the
is?
time. It's got to be October or something. Like,
Yeah, it's 5 months away. It's a long time before any decisions need to be made. But obviously, just getting early indications is always interesting.
We'll see
I know,
who
right?
wants to play. And
Yeah, there's not really anything more to be said, unfortunately. It was relatively comprehensive in the end, wasn't it? I know, CeeJaey, who would you say was your man of the match across all 3 maps?
Ooh. That's really hard. I mean, I think Inso, stood out. I mean, Framello at the start, if you'd asked me after Steel, like, he had those amazing clutch picks on a couple of the rounds. I think consistency-wise, Inso, especially on Badwater, was just hard-hitting, and on Viaduct, got a lot of picks that maybe kept Chess in the game. So I maybe go with Inso for that one. Also, just to spite you and annoy you.
Well, I don't really mind. I would say that overall, I think Blob was probably the player that did the most relative to what I was expecting him to do. I think he performed really, really well in the final.
He did get the most frags overall, to be fair. He got 114.
Also played really well for Highpander across all the 3 maps. I think he did far better. I think he was the only one who maybe played up to the standard that you would expect of him. Throughout consistently.
Pokemon?
Poke died to Kazul like every minute and a half.
He's 230 ping.
But that doesn't matter. Like he's got 230 ping. Okay, so it's more likely he's going to die.
How many Prem medals do you have, Bulow?
200 ping is actually pretty significant when you're getting stabbed.
Pardon? Yeah. How many gold medals does Poke have from ETF2L?
You could change that pretty quickly.
Gun down.
I don't think ping on heavy matters that much, to be honest. Like, you can do the same amount of damage with 100 ping as you can do with 50
Yeah,
or 200.
there were some things that Paul was doing well, but especially on Viaduct, Hildreth, both you and Polk were getting constantly split up, and Kazul was getting a lot of easy backstabs on you.
It was hard, Viaduct. What can you say? Just didn't play well.
Yeah.
We'll call it quits there, I think.
There's not
well played, GG, well played, guys.
Yeah, just quickly go through. This was the grand final of ETF2L Highlander Season 8 in Prem. Congrats again to Tourette's Chessclub. Quickly go through, guys, and if you've got any shout-outs to do them now. So Breakfast, anyone you want to shout out to?
Shout out to Scissors and Damn Easy and Chessclub.
Who is Damn Easy? Isn't that the question? Whenever anybody mentions him.
He's a Prem soldier.
That's just what was happening at the awards show last season. Who's Damn Easy? Because he played 1 game.
Oh, and Beep. Shout out to Beep.
Oh, shout out to Beep, obviously.
Hildreth, anyone you want to shout out to?
I gotta give a big shout out to Mr. Epic for being reliable back up this season. Can't really think of anyone else at the moment. Just shout out to the Highpander team, because some of our players have been playing for 2 years together, and some of them are going to be leaving, I'm fairly sure. So it's been fun, guys, even if we're not fucking turning up to BCWs.
That was emotional till the end. Inso, anyone you shout out to?
As always, shout out to CeeJaey and Bulow, and Quintosh, and Fromelo for giving me a challenge.
Wow.
The guy that never played TF2 all season.
Lazy Bear, anyone you shout out to?
Shout out to Kronos and Scrambled from the Bureau, and Fox, who asked me to shout out him. So there you go, Fox.
Sell out, boys.
Good job. Yeah.
Onkaya.
Shout out to Scissors.
And finally, Steve.
Nah.
Steve, sore loser gamer. Anyway, I'll shout out Moogie as always, and shout out, of course, to Inso and Lazy Bear, my former teammates. Congratulations.
And shout out to my team. I think there was the other game in the high final, just to remind everyone, for the team to get into playoffs. And unless people are trolling me on Steam, I believe Mega Killers won that playoff, so that they will be playing in Prem next season. So congratulations to them. Shout out to my team, Strong Opinions in high, and shout out to TF2Pickup.net. If you guys get bored in the off season, don't fancy playing UGC, you can always warm up your skills by playing on the pickup games. And shout out to all of my friends. Thank you for a great season. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Bulow for having a great cast, and John, as always, for doing amazing production work behind the scenes. Thank you to all of the viewers. I think we peaked at like 420 viewers today, something like that. And it's been a great evening of 3 maps on this grand final. I'm just going to end it there. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and hopefully see you all next season.
GG.